It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy, and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in this time to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he take us anytime to show you what?
Eight, ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust.
近づいてきた。今見えた。
Thank you very much.
I'm sexy and I know.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hi, want to save $2 million? It's easy. Just buy 1,000 Isuzu Troopers at $13.5 million, and generous factory cash can help you save $2 million. Of course, you could buy just one and save up to $2,000, but remember, the more you buy, the more you could save. So think big. Buy 1,000,000 Troopers and save $2 billion. You have my word on it.
Now, Isuzu's Sail into the 90s factory cash could save you up to $2,000 on a Trooper.
She ain't got no money, her clothes are kind of funny, her hair is kind of wild and free. Oh, for love knows where my rosemary goes, and nobody knows like me. She talks kind of lazy, and people say she's crazy, and her life's a mystery.
If you wanted a keg of beer at your party, you were talking major hassle. But now there's something better. Party Ball from Coors Extra Gold and Coors Light. You see, instead of this, you get this. Over 5 gallons of brewery fresh beer in a portable plastic container. You just pack it with ice, push in the handy reusable tap, and party with a bunch of your friends. Then recycle the container. So forget the hassle and pick up a Party Ball at your favorite store. Because it's just not a party if you don't have a ball. If you
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job. Bitch, you doing a good job. Fuck that laundry. Fuck that dish. Take a break and shake that shit.
Let me see if I can find. I think I have something.
Tumor.
Fuck yeah, Wendy bringing it. It's not a tumor. Fuck yeah. A lot of people say I'll be back, but who else says it's not a tumor? It's not a tumor.
Not a tumor.
Oh my God, Wendy got me on that one. Let me say, here it is. It's Arnold sings the hits. That's what we're gonna do, Wendy. Holy shit! This is like a.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh shit!
We're doing it.
On BF Live, you know we vibing. Oh, in the midday, you know we vibing. We're the best chat family. And the greatest panel of friends, and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
It is BF Live. Hello, friends. Where have you been? I'm back. Let's do it and get into it. The vibe is back live. We are plugged back in. What's good in the stream show hood? Let me figure out how to work all these buttons again. Remember to do what I do. What's up, everybody? I made it back. It is Monday, March 16th. It is the spirit of BF. Rush is gonna sue you. Well, I hope not. I'm gonna get a show in before they do it there, Jake. What's up, everybody? We are back. BF Live the Vibe. Plug back in on Monday. We're gonna talk about it all. We're gonna talk about Perry's toe. We're gonna talk about 6-hour delays and everything. We're gonna go on. Oh, wow. What a three. I took off, what's it, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Boy, that's too long to be away from this. That's why I'm calling this show Plugged Back In today, because I feel like when I'm away from this, I got unplugged for something. I'm like, I wasn't myself. I don't know how to act. I feel like the Matrix. You guys are the Matrix, and I'm plugged in. I'm ready to get plugged back in with you guys. I don't care how gay Terry takes that sound. Thank you, Terry Nee, number one. We're going to start off with that. Terry Nee was most generous to me through my Venmo. I will say that to you, Terry. I don't have to necessarily say the amount, but it certainly was generous and very much appreciated. Welcome, friends. I'm going to be shot out of a cannon or shot out of something that shoots things, because I am back after 3 days of not doing BF Live the Vibe. And I don't know how to act when I'm not here with my chat family. But boy, it was an adventure getting here. I'm blessed enough to step away for a couple days to meet my wife. She was at a conference, and when we flew back yesterday, the flight back didn't exactly get off the ground smoothly. We'll talk about how long I sat on a tarmac in an airplane and tried not to kill other human beings, or not that I would ever do that, but you get those kind of urges and sensations, and you want to. We'll talk about it all. We're going to talk about Perry. We have to talk about the toe. For my Perry heads, where are you at? I was trying to stay tuned in while I was down in Florida. The toe. We are talking about the toe. And if he got it taken care of, we're going to look at pictures of the hideous toe. My boy Scott's backstage. I'll let you know that in advance. I said, Scott, do you know much about the toe? He's like, BF, I don't know much about the toe. I said, well, look, I was in Florida. I know a little bit about the toe. No, not that. No, not that toe. No, not that. No, not this toe. No. Well, let me turn off my rush, and here we go.
I get sent to bed early for butt fingering in public.
No, it's not Steel Toe Morning Show. It's going to be the Rotten Toe Perry Caravello Show pretty soon, if he lives.
Shut the fuck up,
bro. We're gonna talk about this all. Flight delay. We got some catching up to do. Why don't I just bring Scott in now and let's get to it? And we're going to do the chat family check-in. I got some not so serious news. I stayed up till like 4 a.m. prepping the show, so let's see how it goes today. All right, Scott, go on in, buddy. Come on, Scott Fitzpatrick's here. We're back, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, you got a mug. Check you out.
Hey, I just felt like an adult today, and I was going to drink out of a coffee cup.
Yeah.
And I just blindly reached in Stormy's coffee cabinet and grabbed it to drink my milk.
That is fantastic. And I'll let you know, because I have one right here. And this one sits on my desk in front of me every day before my show. This is the first iteration. God bless Stormy, because Early on, we started doing like the sports heads, and we did the other show we did together and all. And we wanted to take it in different directions. And I said, hey, Stormy, jump on the air with me. We did a little coffee and pods for a little bit, and we even got our mug made up. So that's what Scott is holding. That was kind of, I'm like, I wanted to do a little more than just coffee and pods. I want to hang out with the chat family and have a chat family show. But I appreciate everything that Stormy did helping me get this particular show off the ground. And it all kind of started with little stuff like this, like coffee and pods. She designed that, and we got it put on cool mugs. And Scott has one, buddy. Thank you. Yeah. See? So I cherish that to this day, man. This is part of my desk setup. And this gentleman right here is my brother-in-law, Charlie Linder, who I talk about all the time.
Right.
He took me in with my sister when I was a younger boy, and he was like a brother/father figure to me, and I always treasure this man. So appreciate him. So there you go. So that's what's up. How you been, Scott? How you been, buddy?
All right. That weather spoiled me though, because it's got cold today.
Yeah, so the weather's been back and forth here. So I live up here in Maryland, in the East Coast of the United States. Hello, everybody. Scott, when I was away, I saw that up here in Maryland, they had a degree. One day it was 84 degrees up here last week.
Damn.
Then you know what it was next day? 32 degrees, less than 24 hours later, Scott. And on my security cameras from my home, I could see that we had snow up here the very next day after 84 degrees, buddy. We always say here in Maryland, if you don't like the weather, just wait a day and it'll change for you, buddy. So we'll have a couple more days that the snow can threaten us, but we're getting away from it, buddy. How have you been? How you been? You been all right?
Oh, yeah. I can't complain. Bro Dog's here beside me. He don't show up in the green screen for some reason.
I'm noticing that. I'm like, where's Bro Dog at? Let's give you one shot on this.
Every once in a while. I can't get him to show up.
Oh, there. Okay. Because he's got to be just the right distance away, right?
I guess. I don't know.
That's kind of, he's like a ghost dog, man. All right. Well, we're going to catch up with the chat family. We'll see if Bobby Nick, I'm imagining if he'll wake up. He might join us a little later. I want to thank Bobby Nick. He was asking me about the flight thing, Scott. So were you hearing any about that through my messages and all that stuff?
I just what you posted on YouTube. I seen where you didn't know if there's going to be a Monday show or not.
It was close, buddy. It was really close. And let me tell you, So see, what had happened was, like I said, you guys know my wife went to a conference. I went down and met her a couple of days. We attempted to fly back yesterday on Southwest. And so they get us on the plane. And the minute the door is sealed shut, Scott, and I'm telling you, the minute we pull away from the thing, they go, oh, yeah, this is your captain speaking. Yeah, you're fucked. We're going to be lining up for 45 minutes on the runway. They said that they're due to spring break happening down in Florida. They're saying that there's excessive traffic everywhere, excessive plane traffic and stuff, bro. Yeah. So they said they're going to put us out there. They're going to line us up. And so we're out there. Just a couple more minutes, folks. Just 10, we got the promise, looking at a promise. Just 10 more, 15, and then 10, 15 minutes turned into an hour and a half. And then an hour and a half turned into, folks, we got to go back to the gate to get refuel because we sat out here too long burning up fuel. So then it started raining. We got fueled up. It was a whole fiasco. It ended up, it's 6 hours, Scott. I was in a plane. Sitting in a plane on a tarmac. Sometimes we were moving, sometimes we were not moving. And I realize now, shout out to the 20 people jumping in for the vibe today, hearing my first world problems. Yeah, Scott. So we went back to the tarmac. We got refueled up again, and it's like starting all the whole process over again. So you never know when and then we get in line. Out of line, folks. That route's closed. This route's open. All the 6 hours worth of that, Scott.
I've never flown before, and if that would have been my first flight, I would have had a panic attack.
That was something. That was really something. So luckily I haven't had too many of those. I've had like an hour or two delay, but I've never had 6 hours of a delay. So, I don't know if you know this, but after 3 hours, they are legally obligated to now release you from the plane. There used to be like no kind of set rule in place, and they just kind of ride you around willy-nilly, taxi you around on the runway. They might give you water, they might not give you water, but now there's strict guidelines where it's 3 hours back to the gate, and they were letting people off of the plane, which was kind of surprising, and letting them back on. But so that was the thing, and they served water one time when we were making our way back for the fuel. Like, you can have some water. Then when we got back and we were sitting stationary, they were like, no, we can't serve water because we're not moving or we're not up in the air. So basically you got 6 hours on a plane and you got one serving of water and all that stuff. But that's, like I said, that's first world problems. I'm here, I'm back, and I'm here with chat family. And that's what matters. So, yeah, I did get back very late. It was like midnight-ish, and then I stayed up till 4 a.m. to do show prep. So let's see how this goes today for the next 3 hours, buddy. All right, we'll see if Bobby Nick joins us. We got Scott and Brodog when he makes it into the blue screen. But I want to see what's up with the chat family and how they're all doing, man. What's going on with No Filter and our boy Andrew lately?
Same old, really. It's just aches and pains and the same old.
Aches and pains and shit stains, I guess. All right, buddy. Well, how about with this? We're going to do the chat family check-in. I'm trying to get back in the rhythm of the show, get back on the bike, as it were. We're going to do the chat family check-in because that's where the vibe comes from for the 3 hours we hang out here every day, Monday through Friday, right here on BF Live The Vibe. I'm super happy to be back for show 498. I'm feeling great. It's Monday. Now, folks, if you're considering having a case of the Mondays, we don't do that around here.
Oh, sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
I literally said we don't do that around here. I literally just said that. We don't do that around here, folks, and I'm going to prove it to you right now with the opening chat family check-in. Let me run my element. Throw your chats in, and let's get to it. Let's get Monday started. Come on, this is the opening chat family check-in for Monday, BF Live The Vibe, stream show 498. It's Monday, and I'm back, bitches. Let's go.
Amongst yourselves.
That's right, folks. Talk amongst yourself, and please talk to Scott and I. And we're going to have 3 hours of fun on a Monday right here on BF Live The Vibe. I'm super stoked and happy to be back. After we do the opening chat family check-in in just a few minutes, I'm going to do the not-so-serious news. I got a news about a paraglider maybe landing on a ski resort. You're not going to believe that video when you see that. I have another one of my favorite lists of things. Things found. I'm fascinated by the things that are lost and found items, whether it be on trains, buses, or anything. I'm fascinated at the degree of something, the seriousness of something that people would leave behind. I got a list of some of that kind of stuff. I have a waterfall for sale. We talked about oceanfront property in Arizona, and I showed you a ship in a desert. I'm going to tell you about a waterfall that you can buy. Maybe it's for sale. And I'm going to tell you about a man. This might sound like a serious story about a man who was turned blue. We'll tell you about that when we do the not so serious news. And I'll end with a sexy bikini report, telling you all about the Little Caesars. We'll tell you all about that. We're going to get it all going right now. This is the chat family check-in. I got to catch up with you guys. So this is that time in the show, ladies and gentlemen, where I ask you, first of all, could you hit that like, share, and subscribe wherever you're happening to watching and or listening to BF Live The Vibe today? And that could be on BF Live The Vibe on YouTube, BF Live The Vibe on Rumble, and my personal Facebook. Hit all them things, buddies. And I'm going to hit this right here, and you're going to let me know what you're up to. You're going to establish the vibe. Here we go. Post time. It means post your chats. That's what we mean about post time here on the vibe.
1 minute to post time. Approaching the gate.
Let's do it.
They're at the post. Now they're moving in the gate.
But I'm going to psych you up a little bit because before I do that, I'm going to bring in the man himself from the Great White North before we start the opening chat family check-in. It is Bobby, motherfucking Nick. Bobby.
Big butt cheeks, motherfuckers. Fuck yeah, we're doing it. We're having it. Captain Nick reporting for duty, sir.
Great to see you, buddy. How have you been the last couple of days, man?
Oh, not too bad. Glad to see you.
Deep butt cheeks.
Yeah, nice to see you guys again, man. One day away is enough, but 3 days up. That's why I'm calling the show Plugged In today. I was feeling like the Matrix, Scott. You're familiar with that? Like, Neo's plugged into the whole system and all that thing, right?
Yeah. They use off so many days that I structure my life around what day we're doing the podcast.
Right.
I started losing track of what day it was.
Right, because if you don't do the things in order to lead you to the next day, the shows that lead you all to the next day, I can see where that would be confusing. That's an awesome compliment, man. Well, thank you all. I appreciate you guys planning your life and hanging out with me on BF Live The Vibe. I love that a lot. All right. Well, we'll get into it. We're going to get into the chat family check-in, and we'll get back into what we do. But I definitely felt unplugged. All right. Well, here we go. We post them. Let's go. BF, I started it off. Thank you. And I must thank Terry Nee once again, who gave me a much generous Venmo donation in my Venmo. Thank you so much, Terry Nee. Appreciate you, buddy. I'm not sure I'm going to like what I have to do for that, but that's another thing. Buckshot Kid checks in and says, hello to Pecan. My brother Pecan 420 is already in here being generous. I'll show you in just a few minutes. Late Jagoff, that's Mr. Jagoff to you. Buckshot Kid checks in. What's up, Buckshot? I'm finishing up my coffee and my new kind of mug that I got here. And then Buckshot Kid says, I will be missing today's show. So hello, BF, Bro Dog Scott, and Bobby Nick. Well, I'm sorry that you can't stay for the live show today, Buckshot, but thank you for checking in. Pecan, my buddy, checks in. He says, Goonie Goo Goo. Oh, you begonias? That's a nice way of saying bitches. Happy Monday, unga bunga. And he says, what do you all good know? What do you good know, my friend? Pecan 420. Happy to back with you, my friend. I gotta find your ship. What do you gonna know? I know that I'm going to move on to the next chat. It's Pecan enjoying his membership emojis, and you can too right here on BF Live The Vibe. For as little as $1.99, you can be part of my 2 Vibe crew. At the end of the opening chat family check-in that I'm doing right now, make sure you have your gifted membership set on, because I'm going to give away 5 of them bitches. Or you could just wait for Pecan 420, because he's going to give one out. Buckshot Kid, Hoya. There it is, just like I told you. Pecan 420, he got the one and only Jay Valentine, the Sergeant at Arms. Welcome to the BF Live The Vibe chat family, or welcome back, should I say. FJM says, good afternoon, all. What's up, FJM, my dude, the calcified kid? Yes, God, and we'll talk about 3 days away from you know what. Exactly. 3 days where I didn't do anything. FJM gets acknowledged by Pecan 420. There's Bro Dog up in it. He wants all the loving. He wants all the loving. He wants all the loving. He give you all the loving.
I think that dog's trying to fuck you, Scott. Oh. Jesus Christ.
he really missed you. Like, he really wants to be on camera. There's the message where I tell you to turn on your accepted gifted memberships in your YouTube settings. I'm giving away 5 memberships at the end of the chat family check-in. Well, howdy, Pilgrim. John Wayne checks in. John Wayne, we are going to talk about this toe, bro, because when you're on vacation and I'm on my phone and you're trying to process what you're seeing of this toe and trying to participate in a vacation, you get a little confused. So we're going to work on all this together. And my friend John Wayne's going to help me figure it out. FJM, Jim Fanning is checking in from over there on Rumble. And he says, all alone here in my humble, tumble, Rumble room. Chris Thompson, a bro, checks in. Hey, Chris, what's up, buddy? I'm back, bizes. I'm back, bizes. Exactly. Trigger My. What's up, Trigger My? How was my TSA pat down? Let's just say I have a date at 5 o'clock. How are you doing? I'm Trigger My. What's up? There's Widow Killer checking in. What's up? Oh, hell yeah. It's a stone cold day today. You know what's up, you son of a bitch. That's right. We're going to get into it, you son of a bitch. Let's go. FJM666. Says, good afternoon, Duke and Chris Thompson. WW and Trigger from FJM. There is Pecans and all of our bros boxes running. Conservative Colin checks in the middle of the day. Salute. Conservative Colin, I appreciate you checking in the middle of your busy work day. There is YouTube link for Andrew the Giant. FJM, myself, and Scott get acknowledged by Colin. Howdy, Jim from John Wayne. Mandy Diff steps into the vibe. Mandy, I went 3 days without, girl. How did I do it? We'll talk about it. We will talk about it. 3 days with no THC.
I didn't think about that aspect.
Oh, yeah, Scott. I'm a safe man. I ain't. I'm 3 days with no THC. It was a thing. Scott and Bro Dog, you get acknowledged by Mandy Diff right there.
Mandy.
Yeah, bro. That's what I was getting into. 3 days with nothing. FJM says it's Bobby Nick, that problem with the nut. It is the problem. What? It's it. Bobby Nick, or is it, he probably meant to say, is it Bobby Nick that problem with the nub? I don't want you saying anything you don't want to, Bob, but I know Perry's got a situation with his toe we're going to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Well, maybe you can compare notes. John Wayne says hi to Mandy, as well as Colin, who says hi to Mandy. Then FJM says, Colin, good sir, how goes it? Mandy Diff shouts out, Colin, my good sir, with a good morning. There's the membership link. If you want to be part of Motley Tuesdays, I'm going to give away 5. But if you want to be part of Motley Tuesdays for as little as $1.99, I have $1.99 of it. Tomorrow it's Motley Tuesdays. The only way you're going to be part of the vibe tomorrow is if you click on that link, or if you're a member here for as little as $1.99 a month. That's right. You get a whole month for $1.99. Be part of my 2 Vibe crew, and you'll be able to take part in every members only. Trying to take that down so you can read the whole thing. Members only Tuesday right here on the Vibe. Let me take that down. Tomorrow. So make sure you have your memberships all activated, or you have your gifted memberships on. Accept gifted memberships, because I'm giving away 5. So 5 of you will be here for Motley Tuesdays. That's members only Tuesdays. Let's continue on with the chat. We have, let's go back and find my spot again. And we have checking in. Let's see. Bobby Nick. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Mandy from Colin. Colin, good sir. There's the membership link. Isn't it not? It's like, well, isn't it not like, wait, I'm defy anybody to read this. Isn't it not? It's like I need to smoke. Am I high, motherfucker? Am I high? I feel like I'm dyslexic. Jim, what is wrong with you? Our friend, work busy, says our friend Colin checking in. FJM, well, the smoke, that explains the some of the messages. Colin, busy means time goes by fast. Mandy Diff says, wow, BF Live. You could have drove home faster. Yes. I was literally on the tarmac for two times the flight time, Bobby Nick. I don't know if you heard some of my trials and tribulations, buddy. 6 hours.
I just heard what you were saying on Twitter last night.
I didn't have nothing to do, so I was blowing up I was blowing up their ass. I was blowing up the airport, Southwest Airlines. I didn't have nothing to do, Bob, sitting in my seat. So I'm like, Jesus, they got us in a plane 6 hours and they only gave us water once. Help. God damn it. Pecan 420 shouts you out, Scott. Says Hoya.
Commish.
There is Mandy Diff getting acknowledged by Pecan. Pecan acknowledges Colin. Jim says, BF, I would have lost my mind. Never flown either. Let me tell you, FJM, and it was tough. It was even for a mild-mannered, I try to be a mild-mannered person, Scott.
Yeah.
Even a mild-mannered person can only take so much, you know? So my whole thing, Bobby Nick, when I fly is I go into a shutdown mode. Yeah. I shut my body down. I make sure that I've eaten enough and I can got everything out of my system. I don't have to want to get up from the plane. I don't want to have to interact too much. I just want to, I'll take a little nap and I'll wake up when I get there, Bob. That's my thing. Yeah. So when you get a delay, Scott, that messes up my timing. You know, when you got a bathroom game going, I'm like, I'm like, I don't want to have to, and I don't want to use the expression blow up on a plane. I'll blow up this bathroom. If I drop a deuce in here, y'all gonna be. That's what I'll get this plane moving. I'll drop a deuce in this bathroom. That's something I've never done. I try to never even use it to number 1 or anything, and I sure never dropped a deuce in one of them. The lovely Mai steps in, and to that I say, ooh.
Well, after yesterday, is that still the case?
In what? Oh, yes, it is, Bob. Yes, the record stands. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I did relent and go up and I peed one time in the bathroom. It's the first time I ever really used an airplane bathroom, only because I was stuck on the plane for 6 hours. You know?
Yeah, Jesus.
So I relented and peed. Hello, the lovely Mai. We say, oh my.
Oh my.
Hello, lovely Mai. Thank you for joining us here again on a Monday. I'm glad you're back in the chat. Let's see. We got a Pecan shout now. John Wayne saying, howdy, Pilgrim. Ooh, my, or oh, my from Pecan 420. Then Pecan 420 shouts out Trigger with the Hoya. FJM says, I have no patience at all. Well, you would have not been good on this flight. And I didn't hear anybody, Scott, really lash out or anything.
Yeah.
But there was a clue because the flight attendant at the end, she goes, thank you for flying Southwest today. Thank most of you it's been a pleasure serving most of you. I'm like, oh, shit. That means somebody was an asshole. Oh, shit. I knew, at least I knew they wasn't talking about me when she said that, Scott, because I didn't interact at all. I try not to interact, make eye contact. And then, Bob, when you're stuck on a plane, then you have all of the all of the armchair, we're going to figure this out, people. No, well, my son's on the internet, and he said we're leaving this time. Well, my son said he's on there, and we're leaving. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I don't want to interact. I don't want to be in it with you guys, Scott.
I don't think I could complain to people that's going to be where my life is in their hands.
True.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
you'd be amazed at the level of ignorance that they give no fucks about that, Scott. Yeah. No respect for the game or anything like that. Just give me what I need. But sometimes we were shut down. We were originally told that we were being held up due to all the spring break traffic going back north. Apparently spring break is still popping off in Florida. They said, so we're going to line you up. And then the thunderstorms came, and then the gas turned into a whole damn thing. Turned into
Wow.
Hi, Peacunt from Trigger. Mai says hello to Peacunt. FJM says good morning to the lovely Mai. Mai says Jim, Mandy, Trigger, Colin, John Wayne, good morning, all. There's the Nightbot running for Bobby Nick stuff. There's the Nightbot running for Scott Fitzpatrick. Widow Killer says, BF, what would you say is more disgusting, Perry's toe or Wendy's foot? Oh, yeah. Bobby, we got to compare this, buddy. We got to compare. Ooh. Wendy might have him beat, buddy. And we're doing this. The great comparable, Widow Killer. Have you heard about or seen Perry's toe there, Bobby Nick?
I have seen one picture.
Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna show you that picture. And then I got Wendy's picture in my computer, folks, so I'm warning you right now.
Oh my God.
Widow Killer says Hoya. Excuse me. Peacunt says hello to Widow Killer. Hoya. Mandy Diff says Widow Killer, Mai and Captain Nick. There is FJM saying, I turned blue once when I was real young. I was in the shower. It turned out to be my sister choking me. True story. Mandy Div shouts out Buckshot Kid. There's the Nightbot running for our thing for Space Chief 75. Why don't we do just that? We need a jam today. We need, let me go to the Terry Nee Space Chief 75 commercial right here, produced by, once again, I will thank him continuously. Like I said, I don't know what I'm going to have to do for this money. But thank you, Terry Nee, for your generous Venmo donation this morning. But right now, we want to acknowledge the video that Terry Nee made for another guy, Space Chief 75. He's our artist, bro, in the chat. It is Monday, and this is BF Live The Vibe. And this is a little promo ad for our friend. It's a jam. Space Chief 75. He's an artist friend of ours. All over, there's mine. Mine just went by. You have an event coming up, a party, or something like that? Special birthday? You have a show of your own you want a logo for? No AI. He'll draw it up. Hit him up on Twitter X, Space Chief 75. Crush the post. Oh, we got 3 hours of fun still to have, folks. With art so bold it mesmerizes. No two pieces are alike. Hit his link right here. Go to his TeePublic store. You can see all of this stuff put on any item you want before you buy it. Before you even buy it. His art is so bold it mesmerizes. Hit him up by clicking on his link and going to his TeePublic store. He will hook you up with your own original artwork. Hey, Pecan shouts this out. Scott, you got one in you? Oh, you're muted. He's muted. He probably did one. He's muted.
Damn it.
What'd you have to do? You had to do 2 because we didn't hear the first one. But the neighbors heard the first one. Pecan 420. My has fun says deep butt cheeks to you, Bobby Nick, and good morning.
Deep butt cheeks, my. Good to see you.
Alrighty.
I got deep butt cheeks.
Bro Dog gets acknowledged by Pecan 420. My throwing out the hearts and the love. There's Pecan's link if you want to see what he's up to. Pecan emojis are being utilized by just a guest because he's a member. Widow Killer says, did you wear it's not gay if it's TSA shirt? I went, hey. I tied my bottom of my shirt into a knot like my two snaps up. That's right. Now twist. That's right. I went through with 2 snaps. Come on. I sashayed and shantaed through that. I was like, come on, you better work, bitch. That would be a fun way to do it. Do like a supermodel. You better work, bitch. Airport security was mostly uneventful. They don't make you take your shoes off anymore. The old a la Richard Reed thing back in the day when that genius decided to try to blow up a plane by putting something in his shoes, and then for the next 10 years we all had to get take our shoes off at the airport. They don't do that anymore. So relatively easy. I think, the scanning technology has got so scary good, Bobby Nick. I don't know what parts of their body am I seeing. They probably seeing, that must be why I got that long look from that one girl when she saw me come. She's like, I see Mr. Bob over there. They see what I'm packing now. See, okay, now it makes sense. Yeah, Bob, you don't know. The fact that they don't stop you as much and care, you don't know what level they're scanning our bodies on anymore, bro. Right. So I'm telling you, they know what I got. Let me see. There's Andrew the Giants links right there. JG says FJM. Bro Dog for President says Mrs. Thompson checking in with another different kind of handle looking right here. And it says 4 feet of snow with freezing rain mixed in. All the highways are closed. Living north seemed like a good idea at the time. FJM checking in. Jim Fanning, and says, yes, I should have stayed in school. I agree totally. Well, Jim, I won't blame no, bro. I'm thinking that you're doing the voice to text, my friend. And what is it? I don't know. Let's see. MCT says, MCT? FJM. Toke it up, Scott, says Mandy Diff. The first thing I did this morning was smoke, says FJM. Jim and Mandy get love from Mrs. Chris Thompson. Mrs. Chris Thompson gets love from Mandy Diff. As we're nearing the completion of this opening chat family check-in. FJM says, I literally got up out of bed, sat in my chair, and fired up a bowl. Wake up. That's right. Don't hang over. Hang on. Was the Mile High Bub? Somebody was going back to get fucked. I'm telling you this. Was the Mile High Club a possibility? No, not really. It was a Southwest thing, and there was a person on the window. I had the aisle seat. My wife had the middle seat, so couldn't quite make that happen and all. But I guess I could have got a blanket out. And we could have seen something, but there's Bobby Nick's link running in the chat as always, and Scott's and all of our friends. Mandy Diff says, on my way to the store right now, BRB. That means be right back. Please join so you're part of Members Only Tuesday tomorrow for as little as $1.99. As I welcome JFK Head Chunk, who welcomes me back. What's up? What's up, Head Chunk? Let me find your little sound. Go back. Exactly. Let me find your sound here. It's right here. It's Headshot. JFK Headshot checks in. Thunder. Widow Killer shout. That's right. He saw thunder in the video for Space Chief 75. I'm in my car listening. BRB, says Mandy Diff. Chocolate Jen checks in, my friend. Hey. She says, hey, Bobby, friend, and bound. Spawn says, we ain't got no case of the Mondays here. That's right. Spawn knows the rules are very clearly stated right here on the...
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
As Perry says, it's not allowed. It's not allowed. Mrs. Thompson says, Bobby sent you a pic on X of our snow. Send someone to shovel, please. Okay, let me go on X over here real quick, as I like to do. And let me play my little thing, because I don't know how long it'll take. And I'll say, hi, folks. Your view is important to me here on BF Live The Vibe. But many times during the show, people will send me live content that they want me to share. Bobby sent you a pic on X of the snow. Well, I'm not seeing it yet. I'm on my X, BF Live The Vibe X. I see Eric Haas's retweeted.
Oh, they might have sent it to me.
Let's see. Wrong Bob. That's it. That's possible. There are two Bobs. Okay, never mind. Okay. Crazy Cute. You let me know. Crazy Cute Sunflower checks in. And she says, happy Monday to myself, Bobby, Scott, and Bro Dog. Puff, puff, pass. Crazy Cute Sunflower says, happy Monday to the chat friends and pass, puff, puff, pass. Oh, man, you're going to get me going, aren't you? Well, what's with all the brouhaha? Well, there wasn't any till you came, so it must be the Reverend Wild Bill. Because you always seem to bring the brouhaha with you. Hello, Bill. It's great to see you again. Damn it. I went 3 days, and now you people are getting me right back in it again. Puff, puff, pass. Let's see. Hey, honey. Hey, Scott, I played that game. How long until I get back will I do it, right?
Yeah, I was just getting ready to ask you and how it was.
Okay, we'll get into that at the end of the chat family check-in. Pecan 420, because I'll probably end up smoking again. Pecan says, JFK, Hoya. Matter of fact, I don't even have my thing over here with me. Pecan shouts out Chris Thompson. The Reverend Wild Bill points to himself, and he says he's not a pro skater. He's a pro hater. Pecan 420 acknowledges Spawn. Reverend Wild Bill acknowledges Scott with the, I don't think I hit one of those yet, so let me hit one of those. Scott! Pecan acknowledges Crazy Cute Sunflower with the Hoya. Can you get one? Is that what you're asking? Can you get a Hoya?
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Jim says, yes, I use the voice fucking thing, and I guess it doesn't recognize everything I say without my teeth in it, goddamn my teeth. Jim, I will let you know, my friend, you're not the only one that has issues with that voice to text thing. I try to quickly say witty things when I'm watching Perry Scott, and I get all these like lines and slashes because I think there's like something broken about my English that it makes you want to talk like a robot, like I must talk like a robot. If you get too loose with the language, I guess you get like FJM text in there and stuff like that.
Right.
There's P Cunt. There's Reverend Wild Bill. Let's complete this opening chat family check-in. And we just did right there by JFK Head Chunk saying, hey, to P Cunt 420. And with that, you guys just established a vibe for the Monday for BF Live the Vibe. Let's continue. Oh boy, we got breaking news, folks. Hold up. That scream of horror means only one thing. Here we go. Let's see who it's from. God. Oh boy. I was just getting ready to wrap up the chat family check here. Our first breaking
my God, that's horrible.
Oh. Now, for whatever reason, Wendy and Scott, we don't even know who it's going to be from. That's why we go to Bobby Nick. We can't tell you, we can't show it to you, but Bobby Nick is going to describe breaking poos. Bob, who sent you poo pics today?
Today is courtesy of Spawn.
Oh, Jesus. Now it's
God.
spreading. It's like spreading to 3, 4, 5 people.
Wildfire. This is a solid. I don't think I've seen a solid log like this in a long time.
Oh,
holy shit! It's long. It's long and hard.
It's a toilet snake. It's a toilet python.
Yeah. I mean, it's like it's almost like it looks shiny at the end too. Jesus Christ!
Shiny.
You can see like kind of wrapping into the bottom of the toilet, like into the drain. Yeah, exactly.
Whoa! And it could be like there could be like another foot or down the drain. You don't even see.
God only knows, and it looks like there's a little bit of blood. I think this was an asshole stretcher.
Oh boy!
Yeah. Ooh. It is a big one. I mean,
that's another sound clip right there. There you go.
Yeah. Oof. That's rough.
Oh,
wow.
Boy, there we go.
Ron, if I can ask, was that like a 5-day turd or?
Ooh, I think
it's about 3 there. He's been eating a lot of dairy lately, so I think he's been getting a little backed up.
Funny, he doesn't remember eating corn, but yet it's ended up in breaking poos. Uh-oh, from Spawn today. A surprise entry.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
I was looking for you on because you have
squeeze on my nuts.
I wasn't looking for that. What's the one I can't find everything? Blah, blah, blah. I got so many things in here. Here we go. All right, let's continue on. We have let's continue on. What do we have? Oh, I was ending the opening chat family check-in, but I got distracted by breaking poos. But that was the opening chat family check-in with breaking poos added on the end of it. And now let's get on with the actual show.
amongst yourselves.
Well, you continue, please. Continue to talk amongst yourselves. and talk with me and Bobby, Nick, and Scott. And
I shaved my butthole for this?
yes, you did. It's the vibe. That's right. He was all clean and ready to go for the BF Live, the vibe. Plugged back in. All right, well, there you go. Well, wait a minute. We got people putting... Now, Bill, you know the show too well. He says, Juggalo Jen says, I'm here for the horoscopes. We will do Rock You Like a Horoscope Monday. Vegetarians, they're already ready for it. They're getting ahead of the show. It's so great to be back with you guys. Puff, puff, pass. I honestly felt like I was groped after that 20-minute ordeal. Or graped. He says graped. Ooh, yeah. Well, that's a whole... I have a whole theory about that spawn with our boy Perry. I believe that's why he likes going to the bathroom so much, because it kind of reminds him of like the days of Randy back there.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, you like it because it feels like a dude up in there. FJM says, I had a bowl filler yesterday because I didn't go in 2 days. You had a bowl filler? Let's see. My high. Juggalo Jen, Reverend Wild Bill. Libra, you guys are getting ahead of me. Stop doing the show ahead of me. But it never crosses my mind I should take a picture of it and send it to Bobby. Oh, okay. You're talking about that kind of bowl thing. Okay. Bob, this started out with Wendy, correct?
I mean, kind of, but no, actually there was a couple other people that were sending me poop pictures before.
She thought it was funny?
But yeah, I think I don't know if she got that from them or if she just decided to do that on her own.
Well, most famous...
Me and Bobby P and Jerry used to swap poop pictures.
Yeah.
And I think she kind of caught on to that and wanted to do
She might have, yeah.
She learned it from watching you.
She might have. Poop party and started sending Bobby Nick.
Well, I haven't seen this name in here a while. The king of the Dabbleverse. Hello, King. Hello. Jim, we all should. Well, I didn't even bring my bowl over here, Scott, because, yeah, bro, so I had it all figured out. What was that? I did a show Monday and Tuesday. And I said, I'm not going to do shows Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, Scott. So, don't you know I was counting them THC days, bro, right? So I was doing THC math. I'm like, okay, if I wake up Wednesday morning, I'm flying out Wednesday. So I'm going to I'm going to blast before I go, right? So blast it before I go. Wednesday, so I'm good. I had it in my system Wednesday. But then you got, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? Yeah. Didn't have shit. Because I didn't fly back till Sunday, bro. So Sunday, that was going to be my next opportunity to do it. Now, our flight was originally supposed to get in at 5 o'clock our time, local time. Yeah. So I would have had a lot of time to do show prep and smoke and do whatever I wanted, Scott. But then that 6 hours burned up on the runway, and that ended up. I think Bobby Nick reached out to me like midnight or so last night, 12:30, and said, "Hey BF, how'd you make out? Are you back? Is your flight in?" And all that stuff. And I was just getting started with show prep and all. So I did, Scott. I went and did. I didn't need a lot, right?
Yeah.
First of all, I go grab it. And the fucking the smell just in my face. It's like everything's new again, Scott and Bob. It was amazing. I'm like, it's like I got a new nose. It's a new nose. I can't believe it. Like it was loud, Scott. I'm like, I come walking back down the steps and I'm like, damn, all I did was touched it. I didn't even smoke it yet, and it was already stanking up my house and everything. Yeah. And I'm like, I know not to do a full bowl, so I didn't. And I went back out and I did it, and that, of course, that hit right away. It hit just right and everything, but yeah, it makes you realize when you back up off of it and sit your cup down. It's cool. We never discussed the real Perry wasn't able to ask the questions at the press conference. Yeah, Widow Killer, we can touch on that again because I heard Tom B and the guys talking about that, whether he was fourth in line or 30. It was a couple people to go, and then the questioning kind of just ended. I heard that at one point, like Jake Paul stepped up, or somebody stepped up and abruptly ended all the questioning and all. We can touch a little bit on the press conference because that was the biggest thing going down before the whole toe thing was the Gina Carano press conference, Scott.
Yeah, I did watch that part. I did watch that.
Yeah, that was funny how he kind of blew that whole situation.
He kept trying to get backstage.
Yes, and he was getting in arguments with security guards that have no idea who he is, and it's amazing that I think only but for Officer Lawrence was the only reason he probably didn't get immediately kicked out of there because he was there apologizing for him multiple times. Unbelievable. Well, let's run some stuff right here. We're going to do the not so serious news in just a few minutes. I'm so happy to be back, but I'm going to say, make sure this loads up right. And I'm going to step away for a minute. I'm going to say, when you come back with a blouse on, okay? That's a video I'm going to show you right now. Come back with a blouse on.
If you like pina coladas,
So this is what some bros do for a little viral fun, Bob and Nick, when they're out for a night on the town. Apparently, one of the things you can do, everybody brings a blouse in a bag, and you fold up the bag, and then the bags, you give it to a bro or whatever way you hand them out. And while you show up at the diner dressed in your regular men's clothes, at one point, you are urged to, the part of the challenge is you all have to disappear one at a time, go into the men's room, change into a lady's blouse, and come back to the table unannounced.
If you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love in midnight,
BF, Ruby Holmes gonna see you, BF.
I'm the love that
Oh, sheer dress. Look at this. Oh, the man boobs are in that one. Strong in that one. And then they're all in their other blouses. There you go. So much like the Dave Chappelle video, game blouses. I guess blouses won in that one right there. That was a lot of fun. Hey guys and gals, I gave you plenty of time to go and figure out what is this gifted membership setting thing in YouTube. I hope you did it, because I'm going to go right now and I'm going to hand out 5 gifted memberships to make sure that we have the fullest house possible for BF Live The Vibes Members Only Tuesday, which happens tomorrow. So here they go right now. No, I'm not doing a Q&A. I'm giving away my other 5 gifted memberships, and they're going out right now. Let's see who got them. Boom. Let's go out there. Ooh, that's a name. Ooh, I see great names coming up there. Let's see if they come up in my Stream Elements bot. Oh, there they are. They're coming up now. I'll let you know. That Carissa. That's a name I haven't seen in a minute. Carissa442. Welcome back to the Vibe Chat family. How about this guy? The one and only Rick's Wings and Motherfucking Wings is now a member of the Vibe Chat family, as well as Caddy Cause. Welcome to the chat family. And Pete Bjork, 2565 2565, and Osmerkin Amy.
Osmerican Amy, yeah, she's pretty cool.
Okay, I'm glad you know of her. Australian American Amy. There you go. So they will be able to take part in tomorrow's members only stream. And you can too, folks. It's not too late. You can do it for as little as $1.99. Please be part of Members Only Tuesday right here on The Vibe. It's the exclusive show just for members we do on Tuesdays now. And you'll also be part of the arcade streams when I do them and the weekend cartoon streams as well. All right. Well, it's almost about that time to do the news. Now, don't worry, folks. I need you guys, chat family. Shout out to the cool 19 people in here. You want to do some fun news? I'm going to make my way over to my news desk. I guarantee you it won't be boring and it won't be sad or anything. It's not serious news. This is fun news. This is the other news. This is the Vibe, not so serious news. And I'm back at my news studio. Desk is a little dusty because I missed a couple days, but it still works. My desk over here in the BF Live The Vibe news studios. And I'm going to bring you the other news. I'm going to bring you the not so serious news for today, for Monday, March 16th. This is the Vibe, not so serious news. Let's do our first story. We've all heard the expression, a bull in a china shop, right, guys?
Well,
who wants to be a bull in a china shop? Well, I don't have a bull in a china shop story for you. But my first story in the Vibe Not So Serious News Not a boar in a china shop. I have a boar in a decor store. Say that 10 times as fast as you can. A boar in a decor store. Police chase a boar living high on the hog in Berlin Mall. In the Berlin Mall, huh? I see this. You're going to see a boar in a store. Let's see, where is that? In Berlin. There you go. Is that the fat pig in there? Look at this Bobby Nick. It almost looks like a hologram or something. This
For
is
real?
a pig.
Holy
This boar,
shit.
not a bull in a china shop. This is a bull in a decor store. A boar. A wild boar, that is, wandered into a Berlin shopping mall's home decor store on Friday, sparking a police response that drew in officers and veterinarians alike, equipped with the anesthetic gun, wooden shields, and even a blowgun. Oh, they're going to do that. They're going to do that shit. But it ended peacefully. Police said they were alerted to the porcine intruder, or porcine, around 9 a.m. when it slipped through the sliding glass doors into the mall and started rummaging through the aisles, as staff quickly vacated the shop. Berlin's Tier Park Zoo told AFP it deployed a team to the scene in the southeastern Kopernik district, but quickly assessed that sedating the animal was not possible due to the layout of the premises. No, you're going to do that. Police said officers and the zoo team eventually decided it was best to drive the boar out by constructing a path using wooden pallets. That's interesting. Adding that the wild boar then returned to the forest, which we assume it came from. It was not the first time a wild boar has roamed, built up areas around German capital, which is surrounded by woods. In mid-2023, a wild boar prowling the streets of southwestern Berlin sparked panic and was briefly mistaken for a lioness. Boy, you must have been drunk or high. I don't know if that's a pretty big difference between a boar and a lioness. I don't know. But nonetheless, that is our first story in the not-so-serious news. Not a boar in a china shop, a boar in a decor store, or decor store. All right. Now, I wonder if Perry saw this. This will probably be one of his next excuses for not going skiing anymore.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, bro, there's been tons of snow out Manmouth and other places, and you're not a skier. And I think here's our next story about a paraglider.
Did you say man-mouth?
Yes, I did, Scott. It's called Mammoth, but when you break it down, it's Mammoth. And so with Perry, it's anything with Perry is Man-mouth, but it's Mammoth Mountain, but we call it Man-mouth Mountain in the chat. Absolutely. You were not mistaken, Scott. But this story, I wonder, this is probably a reason that Perry's going to say he can't go, because a paraglider might land on his head. In this case, a paraglider makes an emergency landing at a busy ski resort packed with tourists after flying for 2 hours in the air. Our next story in the not-so-serious news. And I'll show you the video of him actually landing right here. It says, a paraglider was forced to make an emergency landing at a busy ski resort in South Korea after flying for 2 hours. The impromptu landing was filmed by a guest at Muja Daejeon Resort, that place, on Thursday, February 19th, and later shared by Viral Hog. Footage of the incident shows the resort packed with guests as skiers and snowboarders make their way down the intermediate Silk Road slope. Well, you ain't gonna see Perry on that.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, it says intermediate, bro. They got Bunny Slope. They got Perry comes before Bunny Slope now because forget it. Later in the clip, the guests begin to glance up as the paraglider's red wing appears to inch closer and closer towards the ground. At one point, one guest lifts their ski pole to point at the incoming paraglider. There's a shot of them coming in as that's the other one. As the paraglider flies directly over the slope, they appear to almost land on the ground before abruptly ascending back into the air. Multiple snowboarders can be seen zigzagging around them before appearing to clear a path for their landing. The paraglider hovers above the snowy slope before their feet finally make contact with the ground, and they run to come to a complete stop. All right, you don't want to see it happen. You don't want to hear you talk about it. You want to see a paraglider make an emergency landing on a ski slope on the Not So Serious News. Won't go full screen for me. So you see the red coming, and it won't go full screen. Let me try this. Make it bigger, like she said. Here we go. Oop, we got. There we go. Oh shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Horishi coming! Look out! He looks like he's gonna land on the skier's head.
Yeah.
He's like hang skiing or something like that.
Damn, man.
Ain't that something, Scott? I don't know if I can land that smooth even not on snow. But they said, there you go. They said he was up there for 2 hours apparently, Scott. And I don't know how he come to be up there. How do you come up to be there 2 hours and you don't have your landing plan to where you have to do an emergency landing on a ski slope? But there you go. Nonetheless, it happens. And dare I say, even in that video, he's a better skier than Perry. He ski much better than you. Reverend Wild Bill asked, are you still doing the evening vibe? That is, as of yet, I don't know. I wasn't even sure if I was going to do this show, Bill.
Yeah, shit.
Hang in there. Like I say, let me get this right out of the way and clear the air. But stay tuned. He always tries to say good day to me first, but I say good day to him, the fat pig. Steps into the box. How you doing, buddy? Fat pig.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. What's up, buddy? Pecan.
What was going on there?
And said, it was a TFP, the fat pig, took out brother, and oink, oink. There you go. That's your oink. Right there. There you go. Check out Bobby Nick on Bobby Nick TV Live and all he does. And check out Scott by clicking on that box. Peacunt says to Cal, brother, and he uses the Peacunt membership emojis, and you can too for as little as $1.99. Make sure you're membered up to be part of Members Only Tuesdays. And Scott will dance, and I will give you, it's a mouth hug Monday. $1.99. Be part of the vibe. Come on, folks. It's $1.99. You can do it by clicking on that membership link. And there's $4.99 and $9.99. Hook a brother up. It's Wilbur. Pecan Socials right there. Widow Killer says, this story is boring. I'll see myself out. Hi-oh. Get it? B-O-A-R? Not because I'm boring. It's pig. It's the pig reference. I get what you're saying. He'll see himself out. He'll be here all week. And I'm counting on it. Reverend Wild Bill says, bend over. I'll drive. Where are you going? The only man-made snow Perry likes is Randy's. We're not only going to get into man-made snow, we're going to get into healthy Trader Joe's pizza. This guy thinks, Scott, because it says Trader Joe's and it says like healthy or health conscience on it, that it's healthy.
Right.
That he is legally obese. He's like, he always said he's 205 pounds my ass.
Shut the fuck up.
There's no way that dude is, no, you're legally obese, brother. We're going to get into it. 2 hours, that's a long time. No, I don't know, bro. Oh, yeah, 2 hours. I thought you were talking about my 6-hour delay. I'm like, 6 hours, son. 2 hours with no motor. Damn, says the Reverend Wild Bill. Yeah, Bill, but I can't figure out why, if you're going to be up there, how you don't have a better kind of exit strategy as far as better than a ski slope landing. Good updraft, says Bill. And we're going to get on to the next story in the not so serious news. Now, this is always one of my favorite stories to do, guys. We do them like for the London trains and different airports and stuff. One of my favorite lists is List of Lost and Found. The amazing variety of items that people leave behind on public transportation and in public areas. This one involves a prosthetic leg or a surfboard or among the Los Angeles Metro's Lost and Found. So this is on the subway in Los Angeles. Let's look at some of these items here. The Los Angeles Metro revealed some of the most unusual items in its Lost and Found, including a surfboard. Well, we know that's not Perry's. A prosthetic leg, and a 55-inch television. The Los Angeles Metro Lost and Found office, located off Pasadena Avenue in Montecito Heights, said about 1,000 items are left behind on transit system trains and buses each month. That's not even a year, 1,000 per month. Patrick Diaz, communications manager for Metro's customer experience department, said many of the items are expected, such as cell phones, backpacks, glasses, musical instruments, and sporting equipment. That's kind of the typical stuff. They go on to say, we see a large volume of recovered items coming through our bus operations. For example, bicycles that are typically left on the front bike rack, Diaz told the Los Angeles Times. He said some of the most unusual items currently housed in the office include a prosthetic leg, surfboard, a 55-inch television, blow torches, a large electrical generator, it says generators, and a case filled with VHS tapes. Maybe they get up too fast or they're afraid to miss their stop, and they just get up without checking their seat, Diaz told Secret Los Angeles. About 30% of the items that pass through the lost and found are eventually returned to their owners. We see large volume of recovered items coming through our bus operations. For example, bicycles that are typically left on the front bike rack, he said. All right, I'm going to show you. Was there not a video of this? I think there was not. Oh, here they go. Let's watch this video right here. Here's some of the actual items found on the LA Metro sub.
This is the prosthetic leg that fortunately was left behind on the beeline.
Angelinos have lost all manner of things from prosthetic legs to surfboards to VHS treasure troves.
Maybe they get up too fast or they're afraid to miss their stop and they just get up without checking their seat.
The Metro Lost and Found receives roughly 1,000 lost items a month.
For example, we once had an engagement ring come in to our Lost and Found.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking at, bro. Like, that's something you notice. You're gonna get off the bus like this, Skip. Like, you wasn't skipping when you got on. Like, where I leave my leg? Well, it could be a weed thing, Scott, right? Yeah. Well, fuck, I leave my leg in my bowl. What the fuck?
They come and reclaim it.
You mentioned that you hold them for 90 days. What happens to the items after that 90 days?
With a partnership through an auction agency, they auction them in bulk.
To recover lost items, you can go online or in person to submit an inquiry. Follow for more LA News.
So much like they do with the airline with the missing luggage, I guess they make some sort of attempt to return it to you, and if not, they have occasional auctions, so maybe you can pick up some wild items at the Lost and Found items that come off the LA Metro train. That was our next. Go ahead.
The leg had a tennis shoe on it, too.
Yeah, it did. I did notice that, too, Scott, and that's another reason you have to know, old Skip. All right. Well, now I know a lot of people, I have an interesting land sale here, not something you see come up on the market every day. This is my next story in the not-so-serious news. What if I told you that an iconic Oregon waterfall was put up for sale on Redfin recently, and lawmakers approved the money to buy it? Yes, Scott, I didn't know people could own, like, waterfalls. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this beautiful waterfall, guys. And they said this is a privately owned waterfall. Oh. I didn't know it was possible to own something like that so beautiful, but I guess it's if you got the right piece of land. It's an interesting story. The state of Oregon may soon have some new public property. A spectacular waterfall beloved by generations that was recently put up for sale on Redfin. This is our next story on the Not So Serious News. What's a sister's name? Abiqua Falls. I know her. Abiqua Falls, known for its 92-foot vertical drop over a columnar basalt cliff. Whoa, say that 10 times. A columnar basalt cliff has been privately owned over a century, but open to the public. Its owner, a nonprofit that supports a community of Benedictine monks, put it on the market earlier this year. The listing worried fans of the natural wonder, but at the end of the legislative session this month, a bipartisan group of lawmakers stepped in and approved $2.1 million to buy the falls and its surrounding land. It's not every day where you see a waterfall come up for sale on Redfin or Realtor.com with no price, said Travis Williams, the president of the Willamette River Preservation Trust, a conservation nonprofit. The public was really confused and fearful that the site would be closed off. The waterfall is about 30 miles east of the state capital of Salem, Oregon, and roughly 50 miles south of Portland. It's reached by a rough, unpaved road and short, steep hike. So steep that previous visitors have left ropes in some spots for assistance. So there you go. If you never knew, a waterfall for sale. Don't go buying waterfalls. Please do. Okay. All right, there you go. So yeah, waterfall for sale there, Bobby Nick, in Oregon. There you go. No oceanfront property, but a waterfall nonetheless. All right. Let's talk about our boy FJM in the chat said he turned blue. Little boy blue will be our next story in the chat. But let's see why little boy was blue. Actually, adult man. A man was hospitalized after turning blue from head to toe, leading to a bizarre bedroom discovery. I think I have a related to story to this next one right here. A man, baby, was left mortified after being rushed to a hospital, having turned blue from head to toe. Ooh, baby. Only to discover that it was dye from his bed sheets.
What
Scott,
the fuck?
I've had this happen to me, and I'll tell you my dye story. Tommy Lynch, 42, had bought navy blue bed sheets and slept in them for 2 nights when he woke up looking like an avatar. He felt extremely tired, and a friend, so he was tired already, and now you're turning blue. He felt extremely tired, and a friend who was who works as a carer, took one look at him before rushing him to the hospital. Look, there's the blue, Scott. So Perry's toe is rotting off of him, and this guy is turning blue. Look, there he is. He's in the hospital for it. Lynch was taken straight to see a doctor and was given a bed within minutes, while concerned staff put him on oxygen. When the doctor rubbed his arms with an alcohol wipe, the swab turned blue. And Tommy realized the culprit was his unwashed new sheets. Lynch said he gave doctors a good laugh, but he felt more red than blue in the end. The construction worker from Castle Gresley, Derbyshire, this is a UK story, said, I never knew you had to wash your sheets before you slept on them. Everyone in reception at the emergency room was staring at me like they'd seen a ghost. I had to walk up to the desk and I didn't even know what to say. Hi, I've woken up blue. There's the bed sheets right there. The doctor said they never seen someone that color before and still be alive. I look like an avatar. As soon as they wiped off my arm, it came off blue. It clicked. I was mortified, but they said I'd given them a good laugh. They don't usually have funny stories at the emergency room. Lynch had been gifted the king-size bed sheets from a friend to keep him warm in his barn home. However, he hadn't realized that he should have washed them to stop the color dye from transferring to his skin. On the second night of sleeping in them, Lynch overslept and woke up in the afternoon bright blue. Hey, Pop Smurf. Hey, Pop Smurf. He said the day before, I shook hands with someone and they looked light blue, but I thought I was just cold. The next night, I must have overheated, but I was lovely and cozy. There's more blue on his arm, Bob. It's all over him. So yeah, if I'm blue from head to toe, I might think it's something too, buddy. But I'll tell you,
just cold though. I don't know.
On it, so he thought he was cold, but it ended up being. Look at this. He looks like he's dead. He looks like he's freaking dead. Look at that. So no wonder.
That's crazy.
All over his body. So they gave him oxygen. They thought he was dying, but it turns out, guys, you got to wash your bed sheets. Wash them bed sheets before you use them. That's a more you know from that guy and everybody here on BF Live, The Vibe. Oh. So my related story, guys, is that many years ago I had this green kind of shirt, cottony shirt, Bob, green cotton shirt, and like lead cut or whatever, nice little shirt, like not whatever, it's a casual shirt. And so I wore it all the day that I was out doing activities and all. And I go to bed, and I guess I got up in the middle of the night. And I had to go to the bathroom, Scott. And I'm like doing the, when you fall out and you look in the mirror, and my whole torso was green. And I was like, what's going on? And I even woke up my wife because I didn't put it together right away. I didn't think I was dying or nothing, but I'm like, why am I green? And I didn't put it, and I put it. I'm like, oh, I remember what I wore the night before. That shirt had my entire upper body, my torso, from my neck down to my waist, all green because the color transferred out of me. So that's my story. So, well, I might have thought that maybe I was dying. All right, I'm gonna mix a little sports here in the not.
You weren't dying. You were just died.
Died, right? Yeah. I wasn't dying. I had past tense. I already died, I guess. All right. Well, I'm gonna mix in one sports story on the not so serious news. Me and Scott will cover that without Andrew quite well, and then we'll end with a sexy bikini report, the way we end every newscast right here on BF Live, The Vibe. I'm so happy to be back. Okay. I'm going to give you an Olympic story. This is a feel-good Olympic story. Some of you that follow might know that the U.S. women won gold first in the Olympics, and then the U.S. men won gold in the Olympics. Well, it's a trifecta, folks, because they have the Paralympics after both of those Olympics, and even the U.S. Paralympic team has won gold. It's the gold trifecta. It might be the first time it's ever happened in Olympic history where the United States has swept gold in every hockey tournament there. So let's watch a little bit of the para hockey team celebrating their gold medal victory.
Oh, yeah, boys. Way to go.
You ever watch this, Scott? I watched a little bit of it.
We'll be talking to some
No, to be truthful with you, I've heard of Paralympics.
Yeah.
Whenever you said it, I was waiting to see exactly what it was. I wasn't sure exactly what it was.
Right, a bunch of people hobbling and limping around. Like, exactly how did those two things go together? Well, this is how these gentlemen get around. And let's watch the video. Let's watch.
Is we make a clean sweep in hockey.
They do this butt sled thing, Scott.
Men's sled hockey. The sport belongs to the United States of America, baby. Go on and celebrate, boys.
This is them jumping up and down.
5th straight gold medal. Dak.
It does look kind of weird, doesn't it, Bob?
And the USA faithful.
They're all sitting on the ice.
Losing their shit as another hockey gold medal.
Pat McAfee on the call.
United States of America. Congratulations, boys. Can't wait to catch up this week.
All right, I'm sure Andrew will come along later and want to do that story, Scott. Did you hear the U.S. swept gold medal the category? That's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Let's see. We got people checking in. Let's see what's happening. We have. How the fuck do you not realize your leg is missing? It says Widow Killer on the not so serious news stories on the items left behind. Spawn says, what made Bobby the hub for shit pics? You know, people see something that's funny and fun and they want to jump in on it. We started with Wendy, and then Scott was like, oh, I want in on this. And Scott, he sent some. Who else has sent you some there, Bob? Give us the list of the all-stars. Hey, now.
Jesus.
What?
Spawn, Wendy, Scott, again.
Jake.
Jake has sent me poop pictures. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's crazy. 2 joints now, yeah.
Yeah, and Widow Killer. Perry thinks food from Italy is automatically healthy. Yes. He was so excited to tell Tom that these are made and imported from Italy, so it means they're healthy. That's how he thinks, Scott. You're not going to believe the sodium and the calorie count on this stuff. Let's see. 92-foot drop. We should buy it for Perry. Let's see. That is freaking cool. Go Team USA. The Space Nerd sneaking in here. Happy Monday, Space Nerd. I'm back and happy to be, and I'm happy to greet you with these Terry Nee produced videos that we always play to greet the Space Nerd. Space Nerd, happy Monday. We're back on the vibe. We're doing it, and we're having it with Bobby, Nick, and all the chat family.
Until now, our mission has been that of space law regulation, contact with Earth colonies, and investigation of alien life. But now, a new task. A probe out into where no man has gone before. Space. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
Space Nerd steps in the vibe for a Monday. We're plugged back in and we're getting the chat family reassembled. She says, good morning to me. I missed you. Well, I missed you much. I-M-I-S-S you much. Let's see. Space Nerd says, good for them. So awesome of the Olympic hockey team. FJM greets the nerd. Will they be invited to the White House? Hoya FJM from Space Nerd. FJM says, it's going to be a Royal Farm Spicy Chicken Tenders Day with fries and cheese. He's already got the dinner plan. And it's free today? What do you know that I don't, my friend? FJM. Hey, Bobby and Scotty and Brodog from the Space Nerd.
Nerd.
Check out Bobby Nick by clicking on that. Thank you, Space Nerd, for being a member and enjoying your emojis here. She's ready to be part of the members-only show tomorrow. That's exclusively for members for as little as $1.99. There's Scott Fitzpatrick, Prop Master, and his Angry Iguana 112 Pate. Bobby, you're leaving several names off of the list, of the poop list.
I mean, I probably am. But
we're blanking a little bit. Spawn gets acknowledged by the nerd. FJM acknowledges the nerd. Space Nerd says, I will never send a poop pic because I'm a girl and I don't fart or poop.
Oh, Speaking of women, yeah, Jen is another one who sent me a poop picture. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Aha. Let's see. Nerd. Never. Spawn knew what I was getting at because he said Miss You Much was a big Janet Jackson hit in 89. M-I-S-S-U Much. Spawn, you're getting a little ahead of yourself. I know you're excited for the lounge on Wednesdays and Saturdays. We'll get to that when the week carries on, buddy. But right now, we're doing the vibe, and I'm going to end it with the Bikini Report, the way I end every BF Live the Vibe newscast with a sexy bikini report. But this is an interesting story. You know, most people break into a business because they want to rob it or because they want to do something nefarious with the business or with the stuff. But this gentleman, our last report in the Not So Serious News, the Bikini Report, this Bikini Report is going to tell you about a gentleman that broke into his old place of employment and did a little something different. Go ahead, Bikini Report. Tell us what is up.
Normally, when you hear about someone breaking into a business, they just make off with items or empty the cash register. But in this story, the guy started working. Jonathan Hackett of North Carolina is alleged to have broken into the Little Caesars restaurant where he used to work.
Pizza.
It was after hours, but he proceeded to make pizzas and sell them to customers. He then pocketed the proceeds of about $50. And get this, he apparently tried to do it again another day. But this time, there were employees in the restaurant who thwarted his attempt. Hackett was eventually arrested and is now facing several charges, including 3 felonies. The local police chief said he hadn't seen anything like it in 26 years of law enforcement.
This was a head scratcher and a first for us.
Strange, but true. I'm Hazel Grace. Remember to like, follow, and share the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Hazel Grace, who our friend Space Nerd acknowledges saying cute bikini and real boobs. We're getting the official call from our friend Space Nerd. What do you think about that, guys? Scott, that was his he made his old job. He quit his side hustle.
Yeah.
He broke in
That's
with selling
fucked up.
pizzas on the down low out the back door, Bob.
That is fucked up.
He's like, look, man, I ain't going to get a job, but I'll go back to my old one while they ain't there, and I'm going to make some pizzas on the side hustle and sell them out the back door. Pizza, pan. Let's see. More welcome, Spawn. They're talking that was cute bikini. Mandy Diff is laughing. They're talking about the chicken points and all that stuff. So there you go. They got pan. There you go. Breaks into Little Caesars, not to rob it, but to kind of do a little side hustle with his old job. Why not just find a job? I don't know why. Let's see. Mandy Diff's ready to be here tomorrow. Did you join 2 Vibe Crew? Because I will love you long time. I'm legally required to love her long time. Oh, this guy's come back to do his dance time. See, Scott always makes sure the dance gets in here. Mandy Diff will be here tomorrow for Members Only Tuesday. You have to be. Because tomorrow is Motley Tuesdays. It's Members Only Tuesdays here on BF Live the Vibe. So you can be part of the live show and all the other stuff that comes with Members Only. I'm going to read this nice chat that I see Mandy put up here because she has a 20-month member chat and says, love to you all of you, with hearts and all that stuff. Mandy Diff. She has made sure she will be here tomorrow for the Members Only Tuesday, and that was the news. That was the BF Live the Vibe, Not So Serious News. Now let's get on with more of the show. We're having it and we're doing it. I am getting back on the bicycle that is BF Live the Vibe, and there's no other place I would rather be. I'm plugged back in because this is like my matrix. I felt like I was unplugged. I was out of my element. I'm like, I got to get back. I got to get back so I can plug back in and get my chat, family vibes, and energy. right here at 1:30 East, where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States. We're only halfway done with the fun. But we are going to take a little pause for the calls right now. It's only going to last 2.5 minutes. A little piss break, if you will. And when we come back from this piss break, we're going to do Perry Talk. We're going to do Rock You Like a Horoscope. I got Internet Shyt. I got a lot of stuff that we can get to. Let's see what the next hour and a half brings after this brief 2.5 minute piss break, folks. This is your chance. Go grab your device. You can stand up and stretch. Let the blood circulate back in your legs and your ass cheeks. You can run to the fridge, grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a snack and a friend, and tell them that the midday vibes are happening right here in the middle of the day. You don't have to wait till the end of Monday to have fun, because we don't allow the case of the Mondays around here on the Vibe.
Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
It's not allowed here, and we'll talk about Perry Caravello. We'll let you know what he's allowing and not allowing. We'll do Rock You Like a Horoscope and whatever else we can get to in 2.5 minutes right after this, folks. Come on back for more.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Well, it is mine after all. And this is the second half. Thank you for supporting me. This is the second half of BF Live The Vibe. That was your chance, folks. That was the 2-minute piss break. All right, let's get back into it. We'll catch up with the chat, and we'll keep on with the show. We will see. Oh, I don't think you were here at the beginning of the show. Spawn says, I'll be working tomorrow, but I'm a member defender, so I can catch the replay. That is correct. See? He knows the member benefit. Because the only way, even if you can't watch it live, it'll be available members only whenever you're ready to watch it. Thank you, Spawn, buddy. I appreciate that. There's the Nightbot. There's Terry Nee checking in, my friend. I thank Terry Nee. I don't think I saw you at the beginning of the show in the chat, but I want to thank you again here. I thanked you in the message, but thank you so much for that generous very generous Venmo donation that you gave me today. I'm ready to, I'm sorry, I don't know what I'll have to do to earn it, but there you go. Thank you, Terry Nee. Spawn, you are not working today, says the nerd. Terry gets acknowledged by Space Nerd. Spawn says, you ran your element while watching MTV Unplugged. Did I do that? Perhaps. I bought Blue Dream and OG Kush, says Mandy Diff. Well, Scott laughs at it, but I still got Super Boof. And Scott, if it wouldn't be so good, I probably wouldn't want to say the name. But I got to tell you, Scott, Like just touching this stuff, it's amazing. Like, my sensitivity right now is like off the. Yeah, I'm like there, Scott. Like it's like smells and everything. It's amazing right now. Spawn says, Space Nerd, I got done early. There's Spawn and Space Nerd talking about work. Bendy Diff says, I'm buying pre-rolls and dumping them into my bong. It's a money saver. Is that right? Sometimes you do, Scott. They do have some decent deals on pre-rolls.
Yeah, there was a minute for it whenever I was doing that, buying pre-rolls and just emptying them out.
Say, I confess, yep, absolutely, Scott. I'm like, I can get 2-3 bowls out of this son bitch right here. I smoke it all at once, right, Scott?
Yep.
I'm telling you, we are some thrifty weed smokers right here. We got some game. Scott, I saw the Coke can crushed with the holes in it, and the caption was, "If you grew up with this, you grew up in like a different generation, right?"
Yeah.
The homemade Coke can bowl that we did, and whenever you had to.
Yeah.
Space Nerd has been a.
I made one somewhat recently, and it just ain't the same, man. It's just not this. I don't know how.
It's really only. It's really only last ditch, like when you really like you absolutely have nothing else around and you got to like create something like real quick, like some Gilligan's Island style shit, right?
Right.
If you had to do something more permanent, you would come up with like on a tree or something more. But yeah, when you're on the quick and you like crush a can, poke some holes in it, it's already got and you put a hole in the end for the hitter. Amazing, MacGyver shit for weed heads. Space Nerd has been a great friend and supporter here on the Vibe. A member for 18 months. 18 months? ? I say that's pretty cool. Thank me, BF, for making my mornings the best and our chat family the best. I love you. Well, ditto. Thank you. I'm blessed to be able to do this, and I'm blessed to have an awesome chat family that's been around for 18 months or more. Space Nerd continues to be a supporter. Super Booth is good. I've had it, says Mandy Diff. Thank you, Mandy. It stank. It got the good stank to it, girl. It's about 36 THC. Oh my God, Mandy. Those are my favorite strains of all time. Nerd gets acknowledged by Mandy Diff. There is Bobby Nick's link running in the chat. Mandy Diff, if I do that a lot. Widow Killer says, I was going to suggest we get Perry to send Bobby Nick poo pics, but based on his past, he'd end up accidentally sending a dick pic instead. Yeah, the little Willie he would just go right past him, wouldn't even see the shit. What a bore, says Terry Nee. Hi-oh, he caught up with the story there a little earlier. Especially if you get one. Ooh, Space Nerd is talking about the pre-rolled, Scott, if you get them infused with goodies, like diamonds. I got one with little.
I've never really got it that way. I've just got the basic.
I did one time. They had a deal on them, as a matter of fact, Scott, where it was like 5 pre-rolls and they were like 45 THC because they had like little pieces of diamonds of hash in them. So
damn
goodies in them. There's Scott's link if you want to hit him up in the Angry Iguana. There's my membership link. Make sure you're here for the Vibe members only tomorrow. We got a bad thunderstorm on top of us right now. Gusts are up to 60 miles per hour. So she's in a tornado watch. That was another thing, Mandy Diff, because the weather, part of the reason my flight couldn't get off yesterday because of the front end of that storm that eventually we're going to keep getting more of. So everybody be real cautious out there. Matter of fact, I even think in my region today, they're saying in some of the larger, flatter areas, like Mandy Diff said, there could be tornado watches. So be careful out there.
Was there no dispensaries wherever you went?
No, I went to Florida. I was down there in Florida.
Okay.
I was scouting out of homes for Perry to go to.
What the fuck up?
Yeah, so I was kind of down there doing all that. Matter of fact, let me show you this real quick because I'll wait for Perry Talk to show you that. They're talking about food. I hope nothing crazy happened. Mandy, you guys are talking in the chat. That's what chat family is about. Just a Guest says, I vape diamonds, high THC. That sounds like I smoke rocks. I vape diamonds, says our friend Just a Guest. Hope we have hail. I need a new roof, says Terry Nee. Terry Nee, I have a long form topic that has to do with a roof. Very interesting that you bring that up. I want to talk about this with you since you need a roof, because I want to know if everybody thinks that this scenario is right or fair. And this has to do with a roof, Terry Nee. So if you're going to be buying a roof soon, let me see what you think about this story about your homeowners, Terry. Are you going to use your homeowners maybe? Check this out, Bobby and Scott. Check out what insurance companies are doing now with technology. State Farm Insurance Company flew a drone over my house, and now I'm stuck with a $20,000 bill. Check out, and this has to do with a roof. State Farm may claim to be a good neighbor, But one California homeowner claims the insurer is acting more like a sneaky one. Linda Bennett, who has lived in her Santa Ana home since 1993, said she was stunned when she received a notice warning that her roof needed to be replaced or she risked losing her insurance coverage, Scott.
Right.
The project is estimated to cost roughly $20,000. My initial thought was that this was a mistake. They got the wrong house because there's nothing wrong with my roof, Bennett told ABC 7 Eyewitness News. What made the situation even more puzzling, Bennett alleged, was that no inspector ever visited the property, Scott, or climbed the roof. This is what they did, Bob. Check this out, what they're doing with the technology. Instead, she believes the company evaluated the structure remotely, likely through aerial images or drone technology. So that's what we're getting at. We're getting at now where insurance companies are monitoring how you live and deciding what you should do before you make a claim against them. And I want to know if people think this is right, Terry. Her experience reflects a growing trend in the insurance industry, in which carriers are increasingly turning to high-tech tools to evaluate homes from above. Drones, satellite images, and artificial intelligence are now being used to analyze roofs and other exterior features as companies decide whether to renew your insurance policy. The notice from State Farm stated that the roof must be replaced using approved materials. Bennett insists the demand makes little sense, saying she has no leaks or signs of damage. She goes on to say, "There's no water damage to my house, inside or out. My roof has not leaked at all," she said. So it looks fairly reasonable on the eye. A lot of technology is being sold to insurers with this promise. If you use our tools, you use our drone images, you're going to do a better job at picking good risk and getting rid of bad risk. And that's what insurers are doing. Amy Bach with the consumer advocacy group United Policyholders told the outlet. But Bach cautioned that the systems are far from perfect. We're still finding some situations where the drone and the AI makes a conclusion that's wrong about what it sees. Bennett said the process left her feeling uneasy, particularly because she had no idea that the review was happening. So I just want to know what people think about this in general. I don't know. Let's see. Terry Nee says it's a real problem in Florida. What do we got? Some stories about roofs and all. Oh, Mandy Diff says of her strain. Oh, I have a lasting thunderfuck dabs too. That's a cool name. Never tried a dab. Let's see. Poor pig not having roof problems. Oh, poor pig having roof problems. Yeah. I do hear of a pig. Every now and then he's been fighting a leaking issue and all, waiting to get a roof repaired. So I wonder what he would think of this story. But I don't know how I feel about insurance companies. Something that somebody you do business with, they're telling you how you need to live or assessing. I don't know. What do we think about this new wrinkle, Bob? You got any opinion on this?
I don't really like it.
It's not kind of Big Brother, although there's a lot of Big Brother around.
Yeah.
Allstate didn't pay for
being watched.
Yes, and you're being judged, and they're just coming up with more and more ways to not pay out money. I think.
Yeah, for real.
Allstate didn't pay for our roof. They said our roof was out on wrong. Bull effing shit. There you go. Was out or wrong. After Hurricane Florence, says Mandy Dip. Yeah, they look for any little criteria as a way to not honor it. They're the size of baseballs, put on a bike helmet, and grab a bat and hit them hell out of the park. Terry Nee says, it sucks. I was contacted concerning my pool. AI Google. Whoa! It happened to Terry, guys. You see this? So AI Google Maps spotted, they thought something was with Terry's pool, and they said, hey, you better get that pool fixed because you ain't claiming that shit on us. Get it fixed your damn self. So, Scott, it's almost like they're telling you how to live or monitor, hey, you better fix your driveway because we ain't replacing that shit. Like, get off it's almost like they're definitely being your daddy or big brother, Bob. Definitely. It's a real problem in Florida, says our friend Terry Nee of this story. Nerd, you get acknowledged right there by Terry Nee. You have a pool, Terry? I think it's bullshit, says our friend Fat Pig, who's in the midst of dealing with a roof problem right now. Our friend Space Nerd agrees that this story is some bullshit. Insurance is destroying home ownership for older fixed income people. That's a very I feel very I'm very passionate about that, Scott, because I believe that after you work your whole life and you're able to pay off your house and all, I think there should be a point when they know you're not working no more, that they shouldn't be making you pay like the same property taxes on your house. You know, I think once it's paid off, they should cut you some slack or something. Like it's paid off. It's ridiculous. Put on wrong. They said our roof was put on wrong, what Mandy Diff stated. The roof is on fire. We don't need the water. You know the rest. Let them on. Pool party at Terry's house. Yeah, let's go. Pool party. Thongs out, dongs out, Terry. Let's go. Space Nerd found out Terry's got a pool. Pin it in the chat. Pin what in the chat? Let's see. The roof is on fire. Is that what you want me to pin in the chat? Let's see. I think that is recording you without your consent. Very interesting. We're getting into like different legal. That's what I'm getting at. That's why I wanted to know what people. Oh.
Yeah, it definitely feels like an invasion of privacy.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're getting into we never kind of had to deal with any of this kind of stuff before. Some untraveled territory. Right now, I don't have house insurance. I have to get a new account. The other was mom's insurance, and we've had to deal with this too, with some people passing away, and we've had to get temporary insurances on certain things, and we've had similar we had to send pictures in, guys. They said, could you send us some pictures of the roof? That was the main thing they were worried about, Bob.
Really?
Yep. They wanted the pictures of the roof. Terry Nee says, I follow real estate and home inspection podcasts. They talk a lot about this. Thank you, Terry. Bro Dog is alerting us of something. That's very Scott, are you like that too? Like when my dog, I don't dismiss when my dog barks at something. I know it's usually a reason for it.
Right, that's why I got up just now. Went to, and he's looking out the window. I don't know what he's seen this time, but sometimes it's something. Sometimes it's something.
It could be nothing many times, but a lot of times it's usually because like my dog is very defensive of us, Scott. Like if you hear an opening or closing of a car door, woo, woo, like, woo, woo. And so the dog gives me awareness about my surroundings. So always acknowledge those dogs. I currently don't have health care. America, baby. A contractor said Geico was the best house insurance. He said young kid walked in and said new house replacement. Damn. I'm sorry, Spawn. What the hell? I don't get work. Nope. Most dogs don't bark for no reason, FJM says. Well, I wish that were true, Jim. I wish that was true of my neighbors, because I got these neighbors' dog, Scott. When the dogs bark at air, at oxygen,
right? They
literally just come out and to do their business in the morning, and all they do, like I said, at nothing. There's nothing going on. They bark at the freaking air. Amazing. There's the Bobby Nick link right there running in the chat. So that's funny that Terry Nee brought up a roof, because that was something I was going to discuss here. So you made it topical. Too many, thank goodness. I did say most. Yeah, I know, FJM. You kind of touched the nerve right there, because I got a little situation going on around here where every day we get greeted like almost like an alarm clock with the ruff, 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 ruff. And it's like, I don't mind a dog that barks at something, Scott. You know, if a dog lets me know awareness of my surroundings, I like that. But these dogs that just bark at oxygen, it drives me crazy. Terry Nee says, I have Erie insurance for everything. They cover quickly. That is an older name that I believe my wife and my mother-in-law were attached to with their car insurance. I hadn't heard of it, but Erie insurance I have heard of before through them. Yep, me too. They snatched $350 on my income check for tax for it. There you go. Everybody's up. There's a few of them around here like that also. Jim, that drives me nuts, bro. That's what I'm saying. I like a good dog that's defensive and barks at something with purpose. But these dogs that just bark because they exist, I don't get it. Whoa. Stop the clock, as Ronnie Munn says, because the lovely Donna G hasn't been here for a minute, and she steps in and hits me with 1999 20 Donna. Thank you, lovely Donna G. Popping in to say hi and hello, boys. Well, hello to you, the lovely Donna G. That is super generous of you, and you made my day. Wow, that is great. 1999. Happy Monday, Donna G. Thank you. Fantastic. Let's see. You're a member defender. Man, I gotta get you a membership for that. Let me see. My goodness. I want you to be here for members only Tuesdays tomorrow. Thank you, Donna G. That was so awesome. Thank you. So generous of the lovely. Thank you very much. Scott is ghosting Brodog. Yeah, well, Brodog can't stay in the shot long enough, Terry, with this new fancy background. You got to be either front or back or still. And Brodog, he's like coming in and out of the shot. Oh, hey, Donna. Let me hit the lovely Donna with that $19.99. My goodness.
Oh, hey, guys. How you doing?
Oh, hey, guys. That lovely Donna G is in the chat. Scott is ghosting Brodog. There's the oh, hey going out. Well, hello. Yes, hello. Mandy Diff, I'm grateful. I got access to, blah, 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 blah. Hey, nerd from Donna G. Thank you, Donna. That was so nice. Scott, how close is Saluki? Uh-oh. Salusky? How close is he?
He's talking about a college that's somewhat nearby me. It's down the road. It's probably about a half hour down the road, I guess.
And you realize you're helping him triangulate you by saying, okay, a couple of miles. He put that on a map now, Scott. Hello, Jim from the lovely Donna G. Let's see. They're talking about yippers. They're talking about issues in chat. Donna, look at Donna gets acknowledged. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. All right. Well, how about we do this? Let me check off what I've done. We did news, chat family check-in, not so serious news. We got onto the roof topic. I didn't think we were going to get on that roof topic today, but I had that stowed away, and Terry Nee brought up the roof topic. All right. Oh, Richie Valens wrote a song. I can't remember all the words, though. Probably Nick would know that joke. Oh, Donna, right? Scott knows it.
Oh, Donna.
I got a girl, and Donna was in. Do. Oh, I love this show. Okay, let's go. Mandy, hello from our friend Donna G. Mandy gets the love from Terry Nee, and this is Chat Family. That's right. All right, well, speaking of Chat Family, Bobby Nick won off. You go, oh, Donna. Oh my. Let's bring this guy in, Scott. For better or for worse, I'm not marrying him. He's here. He's queer. He's Andrew the Giant.
Watches here as well.
Happy Monday, Andrew. What's up, buddy?
Monday. How are you?
How you been, buddy?
Good.
Pretty good. Got your pillow going on there. What you rocking today, buddy? Got that? Man, you need a shave, son. Look at you. They got to put a razor to that. Get the clippers out.
I know.
What's good? Hamburger, says Terry Nee. He's always trying to guess. Why don't we try to do a legit version of this Andrew? Before we lose you, let's do America's favorite new game show. Let's guess what Andrew had for lunch today. Come on, let's do it, everybody. Put your best guesses in the chat what Andrew had for lunch today. We'll see if we can distract him long enough to tell us. All right, let's continue on here. Let's see, where is MAT? There it is. Okay, Andrew, we're playing. Terry Nee says, Andrew, did you have hamburger today?
Hamburger? No.
He says no, Terry Nee, and so it begins. America's favorite new game show. Guess what Andrew had for lunch today? Did you have a pillow, Andrew?
No.
Okay.
You wish.
Andrew, call goes out from Mandy Diff. Mandy Diff then asks, Andrew, did you have stuffed shells for lunch today?
No.
Spawn is throwing the tomatoes at Andrew. I support that. Just a Guest checks in and goes, Bob Levy called Bobby Nick a couch dweller. Center the camera. Andrew, yes, Well, Bob would know. Bob was so funny when we first got to meet and know Bob Levy in a more personal way, and we had more camera time with him, Scott. Remember he thought that Bobby Nick was like messing around, said he didn't think that Nick Fingers was a real thing?
Yeah.
That was funny because but I don't think Bob thought that anybody could outsmoke him or smoke as much as him. Like, no way that this guy smokes this much that he's got brown fingers. But, lest anyone don't know otherwise, Bobby Nick, his middle name is not Nicholas at all. The Nick comes from the nicotine stained fingers. That's where the Nick came from. And so we Bob presented his fingers to the camera one time for Bob Levy, and he was like, that's bullshit. He just rubbed some brown stuff on his fingers. I mean, he literally thought that Bobby Nick was like doing like a whole bit. And so we had to reassure him, Bob, lest you think that this is a bit, it is not. Bobby Nick is our most prolific smoking friend. So he knows. He's a couch scroller. He almost has 2 eyebrows. Does he have Betty Davis eyes? Hey, he almost has 2 eyebrows. Let's see. Do you got unibrow? We got the Unabomber. It's the unibrower. You're gonna be like the brow. Who's that dude in the NBA, Andrew? That's the brow.
The brower.
What's his name? You know his name? The brother that's got the one single brow? It's his whole gimmick in the NBA.
No.
Who in the chat knows who I'm talking?
He's flaring up around the nostrils too.
Let's say it's a hair report. Let me know in the chat who's that guy. The player I'm thinking of that he goes by the brow, and that's his like logo and everything. Andrew, look, he's got nose right. You got ear, but oh my god. Hey, Andrew. Just a guest says, did you have mac and cheese for lunch?
No.
Sorry. FJM checks in. He wants to win this. He said, Andrew, did you have pizza for lunch?
Nope.
Oh, sorry, Jim. Try again. Spawn checks in and says, Andrew, did you have a Reuben or a guy named Reuben?
No.
Yes.
Oh, yes, yeah. There's the membership link, $1.99 for tomorrow's members only show. Be there. Andrew, FJM says, did you have meatloaf and mashed potatoes?
Nope.
Sorry, Jim. Keep playing, though. Bobby. FJM's guessing again. Did you have grilled cheese and soup?
Nope.
I'm sorry, Jim. Do you have country fried steak?
Nope.
Sorry, Manny. Keep playing. Try again. Andrew, FJM says, did you have chicken nuggies?
Chicken nuggets? No.
I know we're losing him when he repeats it, Scott.
Yeah.
Mandy Diff steps in and says, hey to Jen. Mandy Diff says, did you have tuna fish? I love to eat the tuna fish. When I eat the tuna fish, I feel Did you have tuna fish, Andrew?
Nope.
That's an homage to the Grease Man. FJM knows what I'm talking about. The tuna fish song. FJM checks in and says, did you have chicken tenders with fries and cheese? No, that's my dinner. Sorry. Andrew, you get acknowledged by FJM. Space Nerd, FJM, do you dip your fries and tenders in the cheese? Or do you just lather your body with it, FJM? Let the Space Nerd know. Captain Deadfool, I did. Hey, what's up, Deadfool? That's not his name, Michael Ray Brower, but thank you, Deadfool, for being in the chat today, my buddy. What's up, bud? What is it's Kevin something? I don't know. Somebody will let me know. Captain Deadfool is joining us today, man. I hope you're doing well, Deadfool. The seasons are changing, and so I hope that bodes well for you and everything that you do. Deadfool, my bro, from Mandy Diff. Pizza, we already acknowledge, is not the choice. If I don't do my eyebrows every single day, I look like I serve time in the hole besides the Unabomber. I will confess, when I shave, Scott, I do mine. My wife thinks that I would pluck it. She goes, oh, I would pluck that. I'm like, I'm a dude. I ain't plucking nothing, bro. But I do manage my unibrow when I shave.
I barely have eyebrows as it is, so I don't really have that problem.
That is true. So you don't even know what we're doing. Scott barely. He's like lack of brow. He's got like brow bones, basically. Scott does. He's got brow bones. But yeah, Scott, if I don't manage this sucker, I'll end up looking like Andrew. Absolutely. So Spawn knows. He knows the struggle. He says, yes, I do. Great pool, Captain Deadfool. Michael Ray Brown. Mandy gets acknowledged by Deadfool with the last. Deadfool shouts out the nerd. Anthony Davis, thank you. Thank you. Anthony, let me find his stuff real quick, because that is funny. Let me show you his merch real quick. ANTHONY. I remember seeing his tanked episode where those guys from, they build those custom fish tanks in those houses, Scott.
Yeah,
you ever enjoy that show?
I watched that show, yeah.
Yeah, Shaq got a big one, Shaq Diesel. He got a big one. Put in his hashtag. I want a bigger tank. And everybody wants a bigger tank than the next guy, right? Yeah. Well, let's look at the brow. Anthony Davis. Let's get a good brow. Let's get a good brow picture of him. Watch us. But Scott, he's made it his whole gimmick, bro. He's made like lack of grooming his whole image. Like it goes all the way across. And he has like, let me find you. He also, I saw like a really cool drawing, like his artwork. Let me see if I can find the artwork real quick. Images. It was like something that they put on a t-shirt or something. These are all pictures of him. But yeah, dude's got, I respect this guy. I'm like, I can't believe that this brother made unibrow. He made unibrow cool. I'm like, how do you do that? I mean, watch this. Look at that. It goes all the way across, Scott.
Yeah.
And he's got shirts with just the brow on it, and it says the brow. He made lack of grooming a hip and marketed it. So cheers to him. Boogers and Cum says, whoa, wait a minute. We're still playing Guess What Andrew Ate for Lunch today. That's right. Andrew, did you have boogers and cum?
No.
Oh, I'm highly doubtful. Just a Guess says, did you have a hot dog, Andrew?
No hot dog, Justin.
The spicy tenders and sweet baby rays. He's talking about dinner still. Well, that sounds good, FJM. Did you have chili mac, Andrew?
Chili mac, no.
Did you have a barbecue sandwich?
Barbecue sandwich, no.
You know when he repeats it, it's a no. FJM says, cause tuna fish is so delicious. FJM is in the region. He knows the Grease Man reference I made. The tuna fish song.
Shit.
Chili mac, we already had that guess, I think. A good tuna salad with albacore tuna is delicious. Andrew, did you have macaroni salad?
Nope.
Okay, well, I'm tiring of this, and I don't want to lose the crowd. So, ladies and gentlemen, this comes a time where I play the timpani drum, and we turn it over to Andrew, and I go, Andrew, tell everybody at the end of the timpani what you did, in fact, have for lunch. Wait. Now,
ravioli.
Oh, no one did anybody guess ravioli. That's how we play. Guess what Andrew had for lunch today?
Ravioli stuffed with cock meat.
Hi-yo. We had many guesses. We had macaroni salad. We had quesadilla, whatever way you like to say it. Stuffed shells. We had roast beef and potato chips. We had yellowfin sushi grade tuna for me, mid-rare. Spawn says, Space Nerd, I mow my beard off every 8 days. Haven't had that. Mandy, I can watch my eyebrows grow, says Spawn. Yeah, Bob, we got into talking about Andrew's brow, and someone suggested that it might be connected, and that led us to a story, or talking about this NBA player that we know of called Anthony Davis. And he's taken a lack of grooming. He marketed it, bro. He rocks his unibrow all the time. This guy, he goes by the brow, and he markets himself like this, the brow.
Andrew, you should take a page out of this guy's book.
He's like, he's like, not only am I not going to shave, I'm going to make money off the fact that I do not maintain myself properly. So there you go. That's only in America, I say right there, boy. That's an only in America story. Speaking of only in America, we're going to get to something in a minute. Peanut butter and jelly. He looks just like Andrew, just that he's black. That's what Bobby Nick said, that you should take a page out of his book. We got the guesses still coming in as pork chops. Mine is worse than his. You need to market it like Anthony Davis here. Potato salad, all that stuff. The guesses are going to keep coming in. What do we got? We have Deadpool saying, did you have bologna Sammy's? It ended up being ravioli there, Captain Deadpool, but I'm glad that you played. A tomato sandwich. See how you have a bunch of tomatoes? I get it, because everybody's slinging tomatoes at you, Andrew. You should have had a tomato sandwich. All right, well, let's get on. You guys are having a great vibe in the chat. The guesses, the fun. Let's continue on. Now, you guys, I just know, I didn't travel anywhere special or overseas, but I think we're all familiar with that kind of romantic notion of in Italy. You know, they have those gondola rides, Bobby Nick, where the people, and they play the Italian music, and they ride the gondola, and the guy on the stick, and the people, and the lovers, they kiss on the gondola, Bobby Nick. Mm-hmm. Well, I have my own version of kiss on a gondola right here on the vibe, and then we're going to get on and do, I think, Perry talk after this. But right now, I just want to kiss on a gondola. I went the sound. Come on, sound. I had to trick this. Let me reload it. I had to trick it yesterday to get it to play the sound. Come on.
Oh, weird.
Let's try it again. I'm gonna kiss you on a gondola, Bob. Kiss on a gondola on the vibe.
Oh shit.
It's romantic. A romantic kiss on the gondola right here on the vibe.
Yeah.
Never had no kiss on a gondola like this. BF, BF. Paul Stanley's gonna sue you, BF. I'm Paul Stanley. Paul Stanley, I'm a highly heterosexual. I like pussy, guys. I like vagina. Gene told me I had to like vagina. He said you can't be that. You gotta be like vagina.
I was made for loving you, baby.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck?
All right, there you go. That's right. Remind you of this.
Gee, are your parents there?
Yeah.
And you know what?
I
In
wanna
the
tell
background,
on you.
yeah, Steve's giving him a serious lecture, and you hear Sour Shoes going, "Ooh, oh!" It makes me just those bizarre noises. It's just,
Yes, I was made for loving Steve Langford. Pecan is dancing with Deadful with Pecan. Captain Deadful, I could get mine done twice in a day. Thing is rocking back and forth. Of course, you're gonna kiss on a gondola. There you go. Nerd. LOL. Not since then. They did look though. Oh, there you go. A lot of equipment. That was talent not to tip over. Yeah, that was the most amazing thing about that video right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, where's my Perry heads? Now, I was away a couple of days, and I was watching on my phone. Oh, he knows I'm making a transition. I was ready. He's like, Bob's going to do a talk of. It's time for me to talk of, too. No, it isn't. We're about to do Perry talk, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, not you two, Scott. A2, Scott. A2, Bobby, Nick. Damn it. Okay. Okay, we're going to do Perry talk because I was away for a couple of days. I looked in, fucking me up. I looked in on Perry talk. I watched in the Gina Carano press conference and Ronda Rousey. We'll touch on a little bit of that. And then it turned into Friday the 13th members only show. And we found out a story about a horrific toe. We're going to talk about that and all of this stuff. As I might make my way over to my other camera, let me find my element. It is the middle of the day, so let's get into a little midday Perry talk. Let's do it and get into it. I'm outside apartment 102 using the Ring door camera to keep my eye on that homo. He's not up to anything nefarious or anything like that. Let me find my little element right here, little badge, and I'll let you know that this is Perry talk we're doing right now. So let's take you back to the press conference. I kind of thought it was a goof a couple Mondays ago when I thought he was pulling Perry's leg, but then the more the show went on, he says, no, you have a legitimate invite to the Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey press conference. And of course, like everything else, Scott, his mouth got him kind of in trouble and kicked out of it, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, the way that lady's looking at him right there, man.
Yes. Yeah, isn't that right? Isn't that right? Isn't that a killer look, Scott? Like if a picture could talk, like who the fuck is wrong with you? Let's see the caption. It says, Perry's mouth put him in this situation. Even his hand couldn't get him out of. That's right. This ain't no Randy Callahan situation. You can jerk your way out of this.
Shut the fuck up.
You ain't jerking your way out of this one. You're right, Scott. If looks could kill, that girl is putting him down. She is putting daggers through his ass. There you go. So he famously got kicked out of that. As it says right there, he got thrown out. And if you're a member over there on Perry Caravella Live, you can go back and watch all of this stuff after the fact, just as I do. And this was now they had a watch along on Patreon, Scott. I don't belong to the Patreon over there. I'm a credenza level member over here on Perry Caravel Live, but kind of swinging both of those while I follow and member with other people. It's a little difficult, but you can join Patreon as well. They had a Friday the 13th watch along party where they actually watched the Friday the 13th movie. I was calling him Jason Voorhees in the chat, Scott, but he dressed up like Jason in when he did the members only stream. We'll talk about. There's a couple of there's the Patreon background. And there's now let's get down to the members only and the Friday the 13th and the toe, because you thought Friday the 13th was horrific enough on his own. not with Perry involved. Let's watch this. Friday the 13th in Reseda. Let's watch this for some fun on Perry Talk.
You a dead meat slime bag.
You suck my dick, or I suck your dick, and I'll give you a job the next day with Christina Applegate, Elizabeth Pena, and Tony Cox.
Yo, man, it's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool.
Jason Voorhees. There you go. That is Jason Voorhees. Look at Old Times Square.
You a dead meat slime bag.
What kind of world is this, Scott? That these like skinny white guys are? This ain't a thing, you know. They ain't intimidating nobody.
That one dude just happens to be carrying a chain.
Oh yeah, it just happened.
You suck my dick, or I suck your dick, and I'll give you a job the next day with Christina Applegate, Elizabeth Pena, and Tony Cox.
Yo, man, it's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool.
That's all you need to scare them away. It didn't scare Randy away, but it did scare those boys away in New York. Now, there was the Friday the watch party. Let's watch a little bit of them watching Friday the 13th. This went down on Patreon. Let's watch a little of this, Scott. The original, Perry watching the original Friday the 13th. Nice body.
Can you please speak up a little bit? It's very hard to hear you over the movie.
I'm not going to fucking yell. Well, this is how we used to steal gasoline back in the day.
Can't hear you.
This is how we used to steal gasoline back in the fucking day.
It's got.
You fucking retard! Gas! We stole gas! Okay, you fucking retard! This is how it's done!
Of course, he's not supposed to be saying the R word.
Father teach you that?
Fuck you!
Did your father teach you how to suck gas?
Take the goddamn computer! I'm done with this retarded bullshit! Fucking stupid
Sit
fuck!
down, Perry. Sit down.
I'm fucking putting this shit away and I'm done with this negative
No, you're not.
goddamn retarded shit!
How are you going to hear the movie? Put it back in the ear right now.
I don't fucking care about this.
He must have thought he was safe because he was on Patreon, because he's just dropping the R word left and right, Scott.
Stupid, idiotic film!
And you're not allowed to put chapstick on.
Well, fuck you.
He's always ready for Randy with that chapstick.
No, F you, Perry.
If I am, I'll put the fucking lip balm on my lips whenever the fuck I need to. Cause that's what I fucking do. My lips get dry. Fucking maniac.
Like that, I always tell you, Scott, where did he get to the point where he thinks that top level of yelling, like Tom says, like a bitch gets him anywhere? Like,
not when we're broadcasting. That's banned. It's been banned for years.
I'm not broadcasting. I'm watching.
You are. Yes, you are. That's what you don't understand.
I'm watching a stupid, idiotic movie that sucks. That fucking sucks.
It hasn't kicked in the gear yet.
There you go. Thank you. Perry stole gas before going to Randy's office as prepared for what he had to do there. I get it.
Shut the fuck up.
He was kind of getting little practice blows in. I follow what you're saying there, Widow Killer. The Space Nerd is laughing and people are having fun watching little Perry talk right here. Let's talk about it. And we're going to get into the toe, Scott, because this is where it's going to get a little crazy. Oh, well, here goes. Here's already a little. This is how a pandemic. This is what some people do with their toes, Scott. Look at this video here.
What's he doing?
He is slicing meat with his toe, Scott, with his toenail. Is what he's doing. This is Perry's new job.
Shut the fuck up, you.
That is a pointy toenail, Scott, and this is a vendor. Oh, he does have a knife between his toes, Scott. I don't know what it is with these people from these countries that feel the need to interact with the food with their feet, Scott.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but that's going to be Perry's new job based on that foot he's got. Now, we have an alert, folks. Let's read this alert. Perry Caravello is not allowed backstage under any circumstances. As directed by Gino Carano, lethal force is permitted. Perry is the leader of the Reseda Gay Rights Association, and he may be seen with an older gentleman. Wear protection as he is believed to have AIDS. If asked about his guitar, you are directed to say it's not here. It is currently being taken apart to be made into 2 championship belts for the Gina and Rhonda fight.
Shut the fuck up.
That is what's going to happen with the guitar, Scott. They're turning it into the championship belts for the fight. All right, we're going to get into it now, Scott. We're going to get into it. The toe. I'm going to give you a warning, and Widow Killer said we're going to compare what's worse, Wendy's toe or Perry's toe. So be warned, folks. We're going to do like a little health thing. There's going to be some toe pictures involved here. Yes, Scott, here it is.
Oh, my God.
Scott, well, look at that. Look at that.
Jesus.
So this all came about, Scott, because Perry did the opening for the members only stream, the Friday the 13th stream or what that happened. And he did like the Jason Voorhees. He's doing all that stuff in the hall. And Tom noticed that he didn't have his shoes on. And so that was a tell to Tom. He's like, wait a minute. He don't normally go in the hall without his shoes on. He said, Perry, are you having problems with your feet? And, no, I never wear my shoes. And it turns out to be this. So right away, we're like, he's got gangrene. Mandy, yes, that is Perry's toe, Mandy.
You know,
yes.
A person doesn't wake up like this overnight. There has to be there's different state, you go through certain stages. I would have went to the hospital a long time ago.
Well, exactly, Scott. So after we saw this, Tom, he's always threatening when he gets too many super chats that he doesn't like the topics. I'm going to the hospital right now. Well, he said, he was like, I'm going to the hospital right now or tomorrow or Monday. And Tom's like, no, if you don't go after the stream tonight, you're definitely going tomorrow because this could be gangrene and you might have to get your toe cut off. And he's like, they're not taking my toe. No, look, there's another shot of it, Scott. There's another shot of it. Now, I'm going to warn you, folks, because somebody asked me we have another comparable toe story here on the Vibe, unfortunately. Let me find this real quick. Now, we have a friend in the chat, Wendy Pack. And Scott, you know what I'm about to show.
Yeah.
So, not in addition to the Wendy poo pics, let me find my Wendy file right here. And there it is. Oh, boy. Warning, folks, we're comparing toes. There's Perry's toe. Excuse me. We're going to compare this now to the Wendy Pack toe situation. And there it comes.
Oh, my God, dude.
I'm going to say, look, Scott's covering up in horror. I'm going to say that Perry is the win. I mean, Wendy is the winner of the grossest toe contest. Holy! I got to stop. I mean to stop sharing it. Stop sharing, Bob. Let's see.
God,
the guys are talking about food and fries, and I'm about to freak them out with these toes. Oh my God, they're talking about fries and stuff.
Into a crocodile.
Skateboarder toes. Says the Chunkster. What's up, the Chunkster? You're just in time. Oh, why won't that go? It won't go off my screen, Scott.
Yeah,
what's going on?
It's stuck on there, man.
God. Whoa, it's stuck.
Christ almighty. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
It won't stop sharing it. Oh, there we go. There it goes.
I'm reliving my horror. I remember that morning when she sent this picture, and I was all kinds of fucked up. Like, it literally fucked me up. Like, I mean, I had to wait an hour to come on here because I had to process what I just seen.
Yeah, and then you were coming on. You're like, guys, I don't know what to tell you, but I got these pictures. You're not gonna. This is Perry's toe, Bob.
Yeah,
Perry's on his way, but Wendy's got him.
Wendy does have him. Wendy, do you know if her situation's gotten any better?
She says it is. I asked her, let's trade wound pictures the other day, and she's like, no, I can't, Bobby. My mom won't let me, so
she's probably
I don't
wants to be a
know.
little safe about. Maybe don't put too much of your personal every little medical condition out there. I can understand that.
I wanted to see it for myself, I didn't want to share it, but yeah, I get it that
Well, let's talk about Jason Voorhees right here, or Gason Voorhees, as Widow Killer called him. Gason Voorhees. This is what he came on the stream dressed up like the other night, guys. I should find. Because that's a real quick beginning. Let me find that real quick. Let me go over here to Perry. And see, I can do this because I'm a credential level member, so I can go back and run the beginning of a members only stream real quick, and that's all I'll show. I don't want to abuse my members only privileges here, but let me go over to here, and let me go to the members only, and I'm going to show you just the beginning of it. And this is where Tom got the clue that something was amiss with Perry's foot right here. This is the intro to the members only stream, Scott, and this little limp and hobble let Tom B know that there's something going on with Perry's foot. Jason Voorhees, Perry Talk. And Scott, he finally admits to all the killings. He killed Chuck and his dog. All the murders, Linda's cats, he admits to all of it right here. Look, barefoot, Scott. First clue right there. He couldn't even put a shoe on it. Perry admitted to his doctor he's 5'4".
Imagine looking out your apartment door and he's walking up and down the hallways like that.
Right, Scott. These people are just trying to live. You know, they're probably lower income as Perry is, right? And they're just like, gee, what I got to put up with? We talk about everything Perry has to put up with, Scott, and this is what they have to put up with. He's out in the hall, folks. I ain't going nowhere. Perry's out. That white man got a knife and a mask on, y'all. Gino.
I, Barry Caravello, have this tattoo. The word snowboarder on this tattoo is a lie.
Hey, have you tried it? Put it on.
There's a special theme for members only. Yes, Widow Killer. He was barefoot. He was barefoot. Yeah, let me go. So that was Tom's first clue, bro. Tom knew right away. He knows Perry so well. He's like, wait a minute. Perry's never out in the hall with bare feet. And so that led him to the next thing. Okay, well, if he's out in the hall with bare feet, there's a reason for it. He called him out, and Tom was absolutely correct. He knew something was wrong. There you go. The toe looks fine. Really? Does it, Terry Need? Do you think this toe looks fine? You think that toe looks fine? Yeah, so he's barefoot. So there you go. That's Perry doing Perry. All right. Now we're going to get into the healthy pizza, guys. Now, when you look at that toe in this gentleman, I'm sure the first thing that pops into everybody's mind is health food nut, right? We're going to break this down a little bit because Perry is of the belief that if you buy something that's simply labeled organic or healthy, he was trying to say, Scott and Bobby Nick, that I eat healthy pizza. And Tom was trying to convince him, Perry, there's no such thing as healthy pizza. And he was like, fuck you motherfucker. I eat Trader Joe's. It's a fucking healthy. It's good for me. Let's break it down a little bit because you're not going to believe, and he didn't even want to believe the sodium and the fat content and the fact that he can't read a packaging label. Let's break down Trader Joe's healthy pizza with Perry Talk.
Didn't we say that you're going to stop eating those horrible Trader Joe's frozen pizzas?
I'll never stop eating horrible.
All right, before we get too far, Electric Head Gina reminds us of another thing. Natural sugars, guys. This is another thing. He believes because he drinks like the green machine and the blue machine drink and all that stuff, Scott. Right. He believes because the sugars that are in it, and if they're high, because they're from the fruit, that's good, that's better. And we've tried to explain to Perry that when you're a diabetic or something, sugar is sugar. Right. It doesn't matter if it's natural or derived from fruits. Sugar will kill you just the same. So he's going to eat those horrible Trader Joe's pizzas to try to stay healthy.
Didn't we say that you're going to stop eating those horrible Trader Joe's frozen pizzas?
I'll never stop eating horrible. Are you fucking sick?
Oh, there he goes.
You healthiest fucking pizzas on the goddamn planet. You disgusting fucking animal.
Right.
Totino pizzas. Garbage! Trader Joe's, healthy!
Healthy.
You fucking dumb son of a bitch!
What person in this chat or anywhere has eaten pizza and going, I eat this for health reasons?
There's no such thing as a healthy frozen pizza.
Oh, there is such thing as a healthy brand! That is the healthy brand!
It's not healthy. Does it say healthy on the box?
Yeah, a couple months ago, Widow Killer, I remember this when we talked about Trader Joe's pizza when Tom brought it up. His biggest claim was, well, they have to be healthy because they import them from Italy. And so Tom didn't believe that, but as it turns out, they do import them from Italy, but you can import fat from Italy, Perry, and that's how you got here.
This kind of feels like this argument I had with Wendy the other, probably the other month.
What was that?
She was trying to tell me that their McDonald's had made their burgers healthy.
Oh, God.
I'm like,
God.
no, Wendy, no.
Oh,
no.
my God. Wow. See, right. So we're seeing the toe. There's similar thinking processes here.
Yeah.
Actually, pizza sauce stops cancer cells. I'm not a medical technician, but Mandy Diff works for Domino's for like 30 years. So I'm thinking she's going to have a little bit of bias in what she says. So I'm going to say that's a more you know specifically from my friend Mandy Diff. At least it has so far for Mandy Diff. Now this is, you guys can look this up yourself. I did this live, Scott. I looked up the caloric and sodium content in this pizza, and it is far from healthy. This is amazing. It has Italian sausage, uncured pepperoni, roasted peppers, and roasted onions. It's that healthy Trader Joe pizza.
It is definitely a Trader Joe's brand.
This doesn't look healthy.
Ingredients: pizza crust, wheat flour, round tomatoes, and tomato puree. First off, the crust was all natural. Yes. Acidifer, mozzarella cheese, pasteurized milk, microbial enzyme.
When are they going to get to the healthy stuff? This is so far not healthy.
This is all
32?
healthy. Reject,
acid. Is that healthy?
Acid.
Reject. It has no brains. Mozzarella cheese.
Mozzarella cheese. Is that healthy?
Yeah, when it's from another country called Italy.
See?
Italian sausage. Pork.
Hey, if you import the fat, then the sugar doesn't kill you.
Water.
Not healthy.
Spices. These are all healthy items, you fucking mental reject.
No.
Holy fuck.
Italian sausage, not healthy. Full of fat, full of...
From Italy, you fucking dumb bonehead.
I don't care
From
what country
Italy.
it's from. It's not healthy.
Dextrose, sugars, natural flavors.
Sugar. Wow, that's healthy.
Yeah, in the middle of the fucking ingredients, reject microbial enzymes.
Michael, there it is.
Real healthy.
There's not a chemical in here, dumb fuck.
What? You just read a whole bunch. How many calories in the pizza?
Here we go. 300. This guy doesn't know how to read a label. And I know that these companies do this on purpose to make things seem like they have less calories and fat they do.
Right.
What Perry doesn't know, Bob, that trick that you kind of know what I'm going at, they do it by portion size, correct? They'll say by per slice, per 4 slices, or what have you, correct? That's what they do here. So everything that Perry is reading, he has failed to mention to you that everything he's reading is for 1/4 of this pizza. And Tom and Perry has informed us that he eats the entire pizza. This is not a pizza for one, but Perry, it is a pizza for one.
300 calories? That's it?
I'm not done reading the ingredients.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'd ask you how many servings this is, but I know you eat the whole thing when you cook it.
8.
So. Right. Serve 8, but 8 by 1. You.
Cut and,
Yeah. Pizza for 8 for 1 for Perry.
He eats the entire thing. All right, guys. So it was like 330 calories for 1/4 of a pizza. So you times that by 4, you're at 1,300 calories. He eats the whole pizza. So he thinks he's being healthy. He thinks it's healthy, and he thinks he's eating healthy amounts of it. It says, I can't believe I know of a person that thinks that because it's from Italy, it's healthy. Well, you do now if you know Perry Caravello. That's right. Italy, home of stuff not processed. DiGiorno. That's right. It's not delivery. It's the Caravello. Most other countries' foods are healthier than the USA. I can probably support that argument based on some of the things that we have heard about the dyes and things of this nature that we do country to country. You're right, Bird. Space nerd. 300. That's right. 300 times 8. Well, it's right. It's 300 times 4, space nerd, because a lot of people miss this. It says, if you read in the very small print, they got the calories very big, 330, and then very small print for 1/4 of a pizza. That part that goes right over Perry and many fat people's heads. He don't want to know that. Plus Green Machine, plus 4 eggs and cereal. The health influencer that is Perry Caravello right here. Spicy tenders. They're talking about tenders. Terry says, my wife is slowly killing me with the Polish foods. She's like, I have a long-term plan. I'm going to slowly clog his arteries, and it'll be done by this date, Terry Nee. Well, thank you. Hopefully she doesn't do that before I get some more generous things that I got from you this morning. Thank you again for that, my friend. That was very nice to see that in my Venmo this morning. Oh, no, Terry. That's scary. Electric Gino says, oh, and all the pills. Yes. Yes, the magic pills, the Tums, he thinks he's a health nut. Doesn't that guy, he's the picture of health, is he not? All right. This is the wallet horror. Now, he legally sold off his wallet, so he's not getting his old wallet back. But let's watch the wallet horror on Perry Talk.
Aunt and uncle. And now she drops the wallet in the lake.
Right.
Holy fuck. I'd kill this bitch for that. Walk in. Grab the wallet, walk out. Christ, you know what? Even jump in.
Part 3. I remember.
Bobby, Nick. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if you were off camera. They had a watch party on Patreon the other night. The original, I think one of them was the original Friday the 13th, I believe they watched.
Cool. Right on.
That's
awesome.
So this is part of what they're sharing on Twitter X, the watch party that they had over there.
I'm sorry.
Oops.
What are you doing?
Oh, God.
Damn, in the eye. Oh, shit.
Right through that eyeball.
I mean, cut that out. It's not funny. If you're seeing somebody holding a fucking spear gun at you,
oh my.
You're not going to act that simple and dumb.
Uh-oh.
You know, that dummy's never going to.
Or what's this part 4? I'm not sure.
It's normal for when you got a hot babe and you're.
Bobby.
It was the best one yet.
Whoa.
Having a little party with her.
Oh, did we lose?
No,
Bobby friend.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you back?
I know if you said my name, I froze up. I appreciate you letting me know that. Am I back? Am I?
Yeah, you're good. You're good
Thank
now.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, should I run that again? The wallet horror. Let's run that one more time. I guess I froze doing. Let's watch. Here we go.
And now she drops the wallet in the lake.
Right.
Holy fuck. I'd kill this bitch for that. Walk in. Grab the wallet, walk out.
Doesn't he know this is a horror movie? It never goes that way.
Jump in. Just walk in. You fucked it up already.
Your wallet. I'm sorry.
Oops.
What are you doing?
Oh, God.
No, this is part 3 because it's 3D.
Those special effects aren't very special, Bob. We talk about how some effects hold up and some don't. Like those are that cutscene and just like a whole dummy with the thing in the eye. All right. We were unfortunately, Bob, we did talk about the toe when you were gone, and there's more toe update. So he was threatening either to go that night off the stream or he was going to go the next day. I don't know that he did either one because he starts the toe update right here saying, my toe is fine. My toenails need to regrow back to normal. I clean my toe from the blood around it like a blood clot. So basically, he's not going to a doctor, guys. He's self-diagnosing, bro. He could have gangrene or anything, but this is the whole thing. Perry will do all that voodoo stuff and take all of those magic pills, Scott, but he doesn't like real doctors. He has an aversion to going to real doctors. Oh, my God. And we have a fitness tip from Perry. Is this somebody? Oh, my God. That's man boobs.
Whoa.
Oh, my God. That is man boobs.
Jesus.
And lest anybody think I'm going to have to fast forward through that, Scott. Spawn checks in and says, has George Takei ever said on air where his favorite pizza is? It's Bradley's ass pizza. No. Oh my, Spawn. I don't know. Let's see. We have Electric Head Gino saying, making whoopee. The old making whoopee from back in the days of the Newlywed Game. Did Perry yell about his guitar when Corey Feldman was on screen? I think I've heard him. They've showed some clips of him watching something with Corey. He said he would mumble something about, yeah, he's got my guitar, better give it back. Let's see. Spawn says that he agrees with you, Bobby Nick. He says this is part 3.
Yeah, it's part 3.
Got me.
I think that's actually the first time you ever see Jason with the mask on.
Interesting.
I went to see it in the movie theater when it was 3D. That was my first with my mom.
Really?
Yeah, back when it first came out.
So what was it was like Friday the 13th, Jason 3D or whatever. That was the whole title.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. That was the whole shtick on that one. Yeah, you had a bunch of 3D parts.
It was my first 3D experience, and it was too much for a young kid. I had to keep taking my glasses off.
What age were you again when you did it? 12.
I might have been 8 years old. I don't know.
8 years old. Oh my God, that is a bit young. Wow.
How'd you like the part with the eye?
Yeah,
the eye coming towards the camera there.
Wow. FJM's ready to smoke, buddy. I'm about ready to smoke too. I got a fresh one over here. It's been here since I left last time. Her character won't sleep with a young man in the movie, yet in the weekend at Bernie's, her character bangs a corpse. Only internet doctors are allowed. Says, yeah, exactly. Like,
shut the fuck up.
Like if you come on and say I got a magic pill that will clear up that funky gangrene toe, Perry will be in his wallet in a second. But if you tell him to go to a doctor, he doesn't want to believe it. I'm almost scared to show this one, Scott.
That looks concerning. That foot.
You did see it, Bob, did you? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's he doesn't think so, Bob. And from what we can tell, I don't think he don't want the real news. He didn't go to a doctor. I think the next day I saw this post come out, and he just claims that it's fine. He didn't say I went to a doctor and it's not fine, or I went to urgent care. He says it's fine. So Scott, I'm thinking he just ground this off himself and just put whatever on it. There's Bro Dog. Bro Dog's up in the shop. What's up, Bro Dog? Bro Dog regally up in the shot is Bro Dog for Perry talk. He wants to chew on one of these toes we got right here. All right. Now I might have to fast forward through this one, but this is fitness tips from Perry on Perry Talk. This is a male. I don't know. Is it?
I'm gonna show you what you've all been.
I don't know if I want to show this.
I don't think that is a male.
I see.
I'm gonna skip this. I'm going to skip this for my own safety. I'm going to skip that one.
Yeah.
Because it can be misinterpreted either way. It might be a Pat or it's time for androgyny.
I don't know.
That's just Pat. I don't know. And I don't want YouTube to tell me.
Right.
Stop tagging us in this video. A man defecates in his hand and throws it away and walks off as nothing has happened. So people thought of Perry when they played this video here. I think you can. I don't think this is too graphic. Okay, maybe it is.
Oh, he just pulls it right out of there. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I wonder if it talked to him when he left, like on Perry Caravel Alive. Did it talk to him when he left? I don't know.
Oh my Lord.
I just spent the last hour doing eyebrows, ears, and nose. And I have to do it all again tomorrow, says Spawn.
Yeah, his hair grows fast for some reason.
I'm kind of in that camp too. I feel like I don't have 5 o'clock shadow. I have put the razor down shadow. It starts popping out the minute I put my razor down.
Really?
I just shaved this morning before the show, Bob. Yes, absolutely.
My hair has never grown that fast.
Oh yeah, my facial hair, it will. I say, watch this. You want to grow my beard? Watch this. There you go. I just did it, right?
You just push it out.
It literally, yes, I can push it out, Bob. It goes that fast. Absolutely. All right, well, let me continue on here. Let me make sure I got everything that was on Perry Caravello Live. Wow, that was amazing. Let me go back to Perry here and make sure we have everything. Now last night, Bobby Nick, I don't know if you noticed, but at the beginning of the show at BF Live The Vibe, before I went live, I made the trailer of the show. It was that thing when you did the Academy Awards report or the Emmy Award report.
Okay.
I ran that because it kind of reminded me that last night was the Academy Awards. The Oscars were last night. So in honor of last night being Oscar night, this is Perry's Oscar reel. Let's submit this for Perry to win an Oscar. Let's see if he wins next year on Perry Talk.
I can't come with the damn you flaming mother. You flaming mother.
Sit down. Sit down.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, Elizabeth. It's the big one. I'm coming, Elizabeth. It's the big one, Elizabeth. I'm coming, Elizabeth. Bravo. Bravo.
That was the best one yet. Sit down right now. Sit down, you.
And I'm telling you, if I look at this one, if I was anywhere near like fragile health, I would never ever cry wolf like this because I want someone to come save me and call 911 if this is ever actually real.
Piece of oh, there we go. Oh, there
piece
is
of
the
shit
big
faker.
Uh-oh.
Let's watch Satan. Satan, friend Sanford. Look at Look at this.
And scene.
And
Please
scene.
pick up the energy as we wind down.
I'm fucking tired of this shit.
Stop yelling when I ask you to pick up the energy. See the energy instead of Perry. Instead. You're doing all the dramatics, like rubbing your eyes and laying back, and oh, I know. I'm so sorry, Perry, that I'm trying to put money. You know, it's great to be rich enough now that you can turn down these big offers.
I miss half and half beard. I loved half and half beard.
Right now, you watching us? Yeah.
Yes, half and half beard, the Oscar reel. We'll submit that for next year's Academy Awards for Perry Caravello. Oh, not Caravello, but Perry Caballero, but his pants falling. It's the Dine and Diaper Dash video right here on Perry Talk segment on The Vibe. Diaper Dine.
By the way, Perry, you should never leave your apartment with the stove on.
Pants fall.
My house is, my pants keep falling off. So,
Because he's losing so much weight. Right. Now that's healthy food.
Grossest, most idiotic.
What? That's healthy food. He's got his pants around his ankles.
If people make tacos all the time, you're making a thing out of it.
I don't make tacos ever! God damn you, I make tacos. I'm not a taco cook!
I didn't say...
Moron!
I didn't say... That's obvious by looking at that pan. I'm saying people make tacos all the time, and you make it...
People! I'm not a people!
We know.
I'm not a people. You're definitely not a people, boy. That's the understatement of the year. You're definitely in your own category. And there's the great people like Tom B. and Garrett and Jim sharing Bob stuff over there as they do. I understand that Bob will be doing Perry's once a month, and Perry will be doing Bob's show on the Levyverse once a month, is what I heard out of Tom the other day.
Oh, cool.
If you are part of the Patreon, you can get the call to toe update number 2 if you're a Patreon member over there. Here's an old picture, Scott, from when he was faking to be it says, a boy with a scream. I mean, a dream. Look at this. Look at this stud from back in the day. This picture's got like late 70s, early 80s written all over it, Bob.
No shit.
Look at them natural boards and all that stuff.
Wow.
And them go to hell socks that went up to the kneecap, bro. Some people call those Bobo socks or whatever. I heard some people, they give them the name Bobo, but I had the red, white, and blue and Scott. I rocked them back in the day. I can't front on the socks. I had some of them colored tube socks back in the day. I can't front on that. Probably more like leg warmers. All right. Well, here is Perry at the Oscars last night. We were just talking about it. So here's Perry on the red carpet last night, making his way in. You know, they talk about what everybody wore on the red carpet. Well, here's what Perry rocked. He rocked that horrible, the Scroll of Lies tattoo for everybody to see. All right. And if you want to find out more about the toe update tonight, if he actually self-cared for himself or if he went to a doctor or got second opinion from somebody, you have to tune in tonight for Perry Caravello Live. It happens at 4 Pacific. Let's do the math. That's 5, 6, 7 o'clock where I come to you from on the East Coast of the United States. I'll be in the chat tonight finding out if Perry actually self-treated or if he went to the doctor or what he did about the toe of shame, the horrible toe. But now, let's have a little Perry puppet show. How about a little Carnivale Alive? Puppet Carnivale Alive on Perry Talk. Let's watch this.
It's Puppet Carnivale Alive. Moms, your kids will absolutely love Perry.
Andy Relican.
Perry teaches lessons they won't get anywhere else. Perry is a teacher and a friend. Your kids will love singing along with
Screaming.
Perry.
It was a one-time fling where I did 2 things and he didn't even bring me flowers. To say that I'm really not gay, I just took his spray and devoured it.
Playtime will never be the same. Puppet Carnivale Alive.
Can you give me a hand?
How much are you getting paid for that?
Me? Nothing? How much am I getting paid for that? God. I'm being robbed.
It's Puppet Carnivale Alive. Moms, your kids
One
will
more time
absolutely
around.
love Perry.
Andy Relican.
Perry teaches lessons they
Andy
won't get
Relican?
anywhere else. Perry is a teacher and a friend. Your kids will love singing along with Perry.
It was a one-time fling where I did two things and he didn't even bring me flowers. And I
Didn't even bring me flowers.
I'm really not gay. I just took his spray and devoured it.
Playtime will never be the same.
And devoured it.
Carnivalia Live.
Can you give me a hand?
How much are you getting paid for that?
Me? Nothing? How much am I getting paid for that? God. I'm being robbed.
Puppet Carnivalia Live. All right, what do we got up here next for Perry Talk? Siri, call Tom B. Ah, yes, Siri. I want to shout out everybody that I was having a little back and forth with yesterday on Perry Caravello Live on Facebook. Somebody threw out one of their famous Perryisms, and I said that lately my favorite Perryism, Scott, is stolen. My stolen guitar.
Right.
He's been saying he's been saying it for a while, but for whatever reason, the guitar comes up so much. Stolen. It's a stolen guitar. They stole my guitar. What do you, Andrew? So let's see what this Perryisms.
Siri, call Tom B. What the fuck?
Calling
No.
Tom.
No. 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 Siri. Lee. No!
He said Siri and it started listening to him, Bob. He'd be like being dismissive. Siri. Siri. Everything. All right, well, there you go. I think I've covered man, we covered a lot, man. We covered the Gina Carano fight, the him getting kicked out of that. We covered the horrific of the toe and a lot of stuff. We covered pizza. We covered all kind of stuff. So there you go. So he got kicked off the stream. What's this? Did we play this one yet? I have this from... Oh, let's do this. Let's play this. This is a great way to end Perry Talk. Now, I'm blessed to have a great chat family community, but Perry Caravello Live has a fantastic chat family community, and they have talented people that do these media shares. This was one of their most recent winners. What a man, Randy Callahan. Wrapping up Perry Talk. Oh. Mr. Randy Callahan. Second SAG voucher, shout out. That's the producer and creator of this. Second SAG voucher.
I want to take a minute or two and give much respect to Randy Callahan and what he did in 92. And though actors will do anything for vouchers, Randy wouldn't think for just 1 second to abuse his powers. It was consensual love he gave Perry, not scary. They made love in his office, now they married. Randy invited Perry back into his office. Perry gave consent and Randy violated every orifice. Randy showed Perry much respect and mad props. Definitely wasn't criminal since Perry didn't call the
Consent.
cops.
Consensual. It was love.
Got a face like Lance Bass. Randy might be your top, but he'll let Perry pound ass. Callahan, 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 Mr. Randy Callahan.
Oh, there they are. What a man is Randy Callahan. There you go. There you go. That's what we do here on BF Live The Vibe, Monday edition of Perry Talk.
Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Talk. Perry Talk. Perry Talk.
That's what we just did, Perry Talk. As the clock reaches 2:49, where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States, that means we have approximately 11 minutes left in the 3 normal hours that we do here on The Vibe. And I say we have just enough time. We might eke over past 3 a little bit, but everybody knows here, regulars on The Vibe, that it is Monday. And I have been away for a minute, so let's see what the stars have in mind for us. We do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to see what the stars have in mind for us at the beginning and the middle and the end of every week. You throw your astrological signs in the chat right now. I'll make my way over to my horoscope reading desk. caress my crystal balls ever so gently to bring you the Monday edition of Rock You Like a Horoscope. Rock you like a horoscope. Planet. Rock you like a horoscope. Planet. Hi, everybody. Here I am. And there you are. And here we are to wrap up the Monday edition of BF Live The Vibe by seeing what the stars have in mind for us. I'm going to set the mood by playing my porn/horoscope reading music, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get down. Yes.
Hey, Fred, did you happen to look at your horoscope before you went on that airplane?
Scott, I did not. And don't you know that as these things were happening, I was like, why did I not look at my horoscope, Scott? That exact thought occurred to me in the midst of everything that I was going through, Scott. I'm like, you know what? If I've been doing my show and maybe I read my horoscope, I might have seen some of this coming, brother. I appreciate you bringing that up because I thought the exact same thing. But let's continue. Let me see. Maybe it'll be some indication about you just getting over something or something wild happened. I'm curious myself. So let's do it now. We have the first one coming up in the chat. Let's see the first astrological sign I see. They were enjoying the Callahan and the toe. Man, I have about half an ounce of keef on the bottom of my jar. Sounds like you got a party. Let's get to the first astrological sign that I come to the chat, and it'll be from the Crazy Cute Sunflower. She asked for Aquarius and Taurus. Well, Crazy Cute Sunflower, you know that Aquarius is not only for you, but it's also for our friend who might be working right now, Josh from
Tennessee.
Yes.
Tennessee.
Sometimes Josh is working so hard that he can't chat in, but this is for Josh. If you're out there listening, this is for Crazy Cute Sunflower and all of the Aquarius joining us today for Rock You Like a Horoscope for Monday. Of course, now that I want to do it, it wants me to sign in my Google. So I'll do that for a second right here on the vibe. When you're ready in the middle of a segment, let's go to Aquarius. Here we go. Aquarius starts off. Resource management could be on your mind for the next few days, Aquarius. So could values and your value system in general. Though you may want to impress, don't try to be someone you are not. It's for Crazy Cute Sunflower. It's for Josh from
Tennessee.
And all the Aquarius joining us today. Crazy Cute Sunflower kicks off. And so it begins. We move on to the next one, which is my friend Spawn. He checks in and he would like Libra for your pal Spawn. This is for my pal Spawn and all the Libras joining us today. The Monday Libra Rock You Like a Horoscope reading. Libra, discipline gets the job done, even when you have to go it alone. Don't let someone's unwarranted advice upend your self-confidence or proven methods. Think it through and trust your own reasoning. It's for my pal Spawn. It's for any and all Libras joining us today. It's your for Monday. And we move on down the line. Terry Nee would like Taurus. In salute of Perry Caravello, I'm going to read Taurus, and this certainly applies to Terry. This applies to an actual Taurus, Wendy Pack, and this is for all the Tauruses joining us today. The Monday Rock You Like a Horoscope reading. Taurus, a focus on the social dimension of your life could be coming close in another week or so, and you could roll into a more inward focus for a time. Get completely clear on your facts, regardless of your wishful thinking. That is for Terry Nee, Perry Caravello, Wendy Pack, and anybody else that's a Taurus or a Taurus. It's your for Monday. Nice, crazy, cute. Aries and Libra. My friend Mandy Double Diff checks in, and Mandy and Scott, we're all going to smoke at the end of this segment because I haven't smoked with you all day, and I got to get a smoke in before this show ends. So Mandy Diff and Scott and everybody, all my smokers, be ready at the end of this segment. Mandy Diff checks in with Aries and Libra. That's why I call her Mandy Double Diff. She's my friend. She's a member. She'll be here tomorrow for members only. She gets Aries, the first of her two. Aries, stars are on the rise this week. Higher day scores mean better odds for everything you do. Keep working on clearing out the underbrush that could hold you back. A friend might be disconnected from the truth. It's the first of 2 for Mandy Double Diff and all the Aries. Joining us today, it's your Monday for Aries and Mandy Diff. Now I'm going to read the second of 2 for Mandy Double Diff. It is Libra. So this is for Mandy Double Diff and all the Libras joining us today. Libra, discipline gets the job done, even when you have to go it alone. Don't let someone unwarranted advice upend your self-confidence or proven methods. Think it through and trust your own reasoning. A second reading of Libra for Mandy Double Diff and all the Libras joining us today. For Monday, I love when the lovely space nerd, she supports me so much. She comes in and she wants 2. She would like Leo for herself and Virgo. Well, Virgo just happens to be mine, so let's start off with Leo. Leo for my friend Space Nerd and all the Leos joining us today. Leo, greater cooperation could be possible now around shared space or other resources. A partner might share flawed intel. They may genuinely not know or not realize a key element. Consider new friends over time. The first of 2 for Space Nerd. It's for all the Leos joining us for Monday. Now I'm going to move on to the second choice for my friend Space Nerd. It's Virgo. It's for me. It's the second for her and for any Virgos joining us today. The Virgo Rock You Like a Horoscope Reading. Someone may want to keep their independence for now, but might be more in the mood to commit to something longer term soon. Sticking to known strategies will likely improve your outcomes today. That's for me, the second of 2 for Space Nerd. It's for any Virgos joining us today. It's your Monday. Space Nerd says, that is a lot. You sound like my wife. Hi-oh. Jim Fanning says, 926 here, Spawn. Oh, I know another thing I want to show you. FJM says, I told you everything I get puts into the jar. Every bowl I feel is above the jar. Every fallback. Wow, he's got a spill jar. Well, Jay Fire, I'm not familiar with that screen name here, but welcome to the Vibe Chat family, and thank you for the $2. Or JF Iyer, welcome to the chat family. I'm going to read Libra for you and all the Libras. I will read it again because you gave me $2 most generously. Welcome to the midday chat. Here we go. Libra, one more time. Discipline gets the job done, Libra, even when you have to go it alone. Don't let someone's unwarranted advice upend your self-confidence or proven methods. Think it through and trust your own reasoning. JF Iyer, thank you for being part of the chat family. That was your Now, JF Iyer, I don't know if you're new to BF Live The Vibe, or maybe you're a friend under another name, but we have a members only show going on tomorrow, and I wish somebody would have told you for that same $2, you could be a member here on BF Live The Vibe. I have a $2 level, and tomorrow's a members only Tuesday right here on The Vibe. So make sure before the show ends today that you're membered up, everybody, for Motley Tuesday tomorrow right here on The Vibe. It's a members only Tuesday. Hell yeah. That'll be going down tomorrow, and thank you, Jay Fire. I appreciate that. That $2 JF Iyer. Welcome to the BF Live The Vibe chat family. I hope you're part of it for a long time.
His avatar says Jake Fire.
Jake, I can't even blame him on being weed. Look like, thank you, Scott. Here we go. Oh, here we go.
Jake Fire.
What did I say? At JF Iyer.
Oh yeah.
I mean, his avatar says Jake Fire.
Oh, does it? Okay, thank you.
I see that.
Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
Jake.
This can't be RJ, can it? No way.
I don't think so.
No, it can't be. No.
What's up, guys?
Not that. It's not that.
Hey,
Welcome to the chat family, JF Iyer.
By the way.
That's okay. No, buddy. That's all right.
By the way.
Look.
By the way.
I will gladly.
By the way.
Look. I'm a whore. I'll gladly read them again for a $2 super chat. Or if you're a member here on The Vibe, I often repeat. So thank you very much, JF Iyer. Absolutely, FJM. Mandy did. Excuse me. Got Crazy Cute, Taurus, For written off, please. I think I read it earlier in the chat, but I'll read it one more time because once again, you're a member and a friend. Taurus, one more time for my friend, Crazy Cute Sunflower. A focus, did I not read this? A focus on the social dimension of your life could be coming to a close in another week or so, Taurus, and you could roll into a more inward focus for a time. Get completely clear on the facts, regardless of your wishful thinking. It's one more time for Crazy Cute Sunflower, and all the Tauruses joining us today. It is your... Not a problem. Juggalette Jen, you did not miss yours yet. I'm going to read it right now. Fingers crossed, Scott, because Scott knows that I'm about to read Cancer. It happens to be his sign. It is Juggalette Jen's sign, and many of you, it's Brian Clauder. Here comes the Cancer reading. That's right. Cancer. Here you go, Scott. Fingers crossed for Cancer. Running with the herd can be comfortable, Cancer. Most people feel at least some need to belong. A recent confrontation with an untruth might make you more skeptical for a time. Check things out before you sign up for something. There's a reading of Cancer for Scott Fitzpatrick, Juggalette Jen, Brian Clauder, and all the Cancers who join us. And it's all been diamond. We are talking about weed. We got Cancer. How about a reading for Aries for my friend Juggalette Jen? Stars are on the rise this week, Aries. Higher day scores mean better odds for everything you do. Keep working on clearing out the underbrush that could hold you back. A friend of yours might be disconnected from the truth. It's Aries one more time for Juggalette Jen because she's a friend. Now, I don't believe I've read Sagittarius. What's up, JFR? BF doesn't remember me. Well, I do smoke weed, and I've been on BF. Don't compare me to that Billy Jake. I just went with Jake and Jake. I'm sorry, bro. JF Iyer. I mean, it does sound like something I've said in the past, but welcome back. I definitely.
It does. It's I don't know. It's starting to be more familiar.
At least it isn't just me because I do. Bobby Nick does many shows too, man. So I'm sorry if we're overlooking someone. We should be clearly remembering JF Iyer. I'm sorry about that. Welcome. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Oh, by the way, we got that. You have no idea how much I laugh my head off just thinking about Jake, says Spawn. A few joints are talking about we were going to smoke. All right, now let's do this. No, always been Jake Fire. It's just my time doesn't align with the show mostly. Well, thank you, man. I understand that, I kind of made this choice because nobody was really in this time slot. And so it is a select crowd. I do understand. There's many hardworking people out there. I always say JFIer or Jake. If you or anybody else has a problem listening to me during the day, keep in mind that if you use YouTube Music, you can look for BF Live The Vibe using that app, and you can easily slide from the audio to the video version. If you have to put me in your ear hole and go into a meeting and come out and you want to see Wendy's toe or something, you can quickly slide back and forth between audio and video by enjoying BF Live The Vibe in podcast form using the YouTube Music app. It's available there every day under BF Live The Vibe. Gotcha. All right, I think we're wrapping this up now. I don't believe I've read Sagittarius yet from my friend Bobby Nick.
You have not?
I'm usually on Replayables. Well, welcome, JFIer. Awesome. I love you guys. Let's see. JFIer, Replayables just started. Barf madness. All right, I'm going to read Sagittarius/Vagittarius for Bobby Nick. And this will be last call. Get them in if I haven't read them, folks. This is for Bobby and all my Sagittarius friends. Share good advice, but fact check it first. The intel could be more slippery than it seems at first look. Sagittarius, check in with a family member if you haven't connected with them for some time. Well, there you go. Fact check stuff, check in with a family member. It's for Bobby Nick. It's for all the Sagittarius joining us. It's your... Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we kind of taken care of all of them, at least today for Monday. So if you didn't get it in today, you'll have to join us Wednesday, because that's the next time we'll do this particular segment here on BF Live The Vibe. We like to see what the stars have in mind for us at the beginning, the middle, and the end of every week, right here on BF Live The Vibe. Rock you like a horoscope. We'll do it again on Wednesday. Rock you like a horoscope. Fly like a horoscope. All right, there's one guy, I got to call a little audible right here at the end of the show, because looking backstage, I see this guy, and he's like, BF, you didn't do Pisces. From Andrew, tell everybody who is a Pisces.
My Matt and Annette.
My, Matt, Annette, and Andrew right here are all Pisces. So I will do...
Kurt Cobain was also a Pisces.
Oh boy, I don't know what that says for anybody. Pisces, discerning between good advice and bad, or good content or bad, often comes down to this. This is literally Andrew's horoscope. It talks about content, Bob. Discerning between good advice and bad, or good content or bad content, often comes down to this. Does it make you more peaceful, more loving, and more capable? Or does this same stuff make you more outraged, more angry, or more agitated? This is how you determine good content from bad content, at least according to the horoscope. That's Andrew's. You get it, buddy?
Yes.
How about that? We get check. I'm gonna definitely we're gonna stay on this a little bit. Discerning between good advice, Andrew, or bad and good content and bad content comes down to this decision. Do these things make you more peaceful, more loving, and more capable, or more outraged, more angry, and more agitated? And that's how you'll know if you're doing good content. There you go. We extended it for Andrew and all of my Pisces friends. All right, let me turn off my porn/horoscope music now. We'll do that again on Wednesday, buddy. All right, I'm glad we got yours in, Andrew. Let me go into my media assets here and turn off my porn/horoscope music. And I'm ready to smoke with these great people because this is an awesome chat family. Scott, you got your shit ready? Mandy, you got your shit ready?
Ready, man.
Let's have him do it. This will be my only second time, Scott, since I've been back. So this is going to make me, this BF Chang is going to show up real quick on this one. Let me tell you what right here before. I mean, it's going to be real. So let's do, yes.
Why didn't you tell me you were in damn Florida?
Oh. Why did you just tell the whole world I was in Florida? Hey-o. Well, I don't think I was going to get off the property, Andrew. I have other family down there too as well, my friend. But let's do this. Let me finish up the show, Andrew, by doing our
Next time you come down, I would like to meet you finally.
Okay, well, I'll work on that, and I will. But yes, right now we are going to end this show. Thank you all very much. I want to thank once again Terry Nee. It was such a really nice thing to see somebody. He always thinks about me for the show. He's always kicking me content and stuff, and thank you for the very generous Venmo that you left me this morning before the show even started today. I'll brag on you. It was $50, damn it. I'll tell you. Thank you, buddy. That was very generous of you. The world should know that. I know that Terry, he doesn't much like YouTube taking their 30% cut. So thank you, Terry. I appreciate all your contributions, and you should be acknowledged for your generosity. Thank you, buddy. But we're going to move on now to the people that are no longer with us. Some people drink one for their homies. Well, we like to smoke here on BF Live The Vibe. So Scott's ready. I know Mandy Diff's always ready, and FJM is. So let's do our celebratory hit to end up this fun first day back from my little vacation right there. We're going to do another dab done for donks. Some people pour one out for their homies. We smoke one for our homies. This is for Donkey Kongington or anyone you're missing. It's smoking music. It's another dab done for donks. Let's smoke to wrap up BF Live The Vibe. Another dab dog for dunks. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Another dab dog for dunks. And another dab done, and another dab done, another dab done for dunk. Hey, we're gonna dab you too. Another dab done for dunk. Another dab dog for dunks. There it is, dunks. Oh, Dice Godfrey. Oh, Dice Godfrey. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, at 9 minutes after 3 o'clock, where I come to you from on the East Coast of the United States. That was another dab done for donks, and that was 3 hours of live content. Boy, I feel like I am back in my element. I am so used to doing this and so in love with doing this that I definitely feel like this chair is like my kind of Neo Matrix thing. I was trying to draw up a thing last night, Bobby Nick, on using AI. I was like, but give me like a robot guy where it's like against the wall and he looks like he's attached like the Matrix and all this kind of stuff, because I feel this chair is my base, Scott. So I'm happy to be back with you and everybody, man. I felt out of place, not in my chair, doing exactly what we're doing right here. I do it 5 days a week with these guys, Monday through Friday, for 3+ hours a day. So when you don't do it, it's a little hard to replace it. Jim was
yeah.
smoking.
Well, you know, the thing is, like Scott was saying,
that was
you know,
amazing.
It
yeah.
isn't a regular rotation, so it does kind of fuck us up too when you aren't on.
Yeah,
So,
Scott, like you don't have your rhythm of your life. So thank you guys for making me part of your rhythm of your life. We're dancing till the morning light. Thank you, BF. No, thank you, Space Nerd. Much love to the chat family. I'll see you guys later on in the chat. We're going to do a round of plugs, and we'll tell you where some of these great guys will be and where you can find them after this show. And I'll tell you what chat, you know what chat I'll be hanging out with you guys tonight. It's Witchcraft, says Tyranny. Both spawn, buddy. Will you two handsome men share with me? I'll be topless if that. What are we talking about here? All right. Donk's got the love and the cheers. 2 joint sets and Dom spent. He loves that part when I say that. 3 hours plus of content. The Levyverse is live, so that's one of the places you can go immediately following BF Live the Vibe after his kind of 10-minute intro. But don't go before you stick around for our plugs and we can say goodbye real quick. Hey Andrew, why don't you tell I'll give you first dibs on giving plugs, buddy. Give your last words and plugs, bud.
Yes. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Andrew the Giant 96 on YouTube. And No Filter Andrew and friends. We will be live.
No filter, Andrew. No filter, Andrew.
No Filter Andrew. We will be live tomorrow at 7 Eastern, weather permitting for me.
Weather permitting. Uh-oh. All right, well, there you go. Andrew the Giant, when he's staring away from this show and looking into his screen, he's probably over there live on Andrew the Giant 96 channel. And like he said, on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 7 o'clock East, you'll catch him with Bobby Nick and Stormy and Scott and Bro Dog and Fat Pig and Jen. You never know until you go over there on No Filter with Andrew right there. You don't have to type all that down, folks. It's been running in the chat the entire show. Thank you, Andrew the Giant, for joining us today. I'll take you out of backstage, and I'm going to bring up my next bro, Scott Fitzpatrick. Thank you, buddy, for being here today and every day. Let everybody know what you got going on as far as compilations, because I might need to know too. Compilations, Angry Iguana, and plugs. Go ahead.
Just a guess asked that earlier. I think it's time for me to put out another compilation this week. So
it feels that way, Scott.
Huh?
Yes, it feels. I said it feels that way. It feels like it's time.
Yeah. And
tell everybody where they can find it.
You can find it at Angry Iguana 112. There's some of the characters you see on it that Bobby Nick made me here.
Oh, that is one of arguably that is one of the coolest freaking backgrounds going on right now. How it applies.
Yes, that is one. The way the iguana's hands become my hands. It's kind of
Yeah.
It all fits so well because you all work together. Scott works with the Angry Iguana. Scott has an older channel called the Prop Master 69, and he and his buddy run the Angry Iguana 112. And Scott, I think me and Spawn are forcing you. You got to come up with another compilation. We'll have to go in Scott's hole. Maybe we'll definitely go in Scott's hole sometime this week. So, but go ahead. You don't have to type any of this in, folks. When you see these gigantic chat boxes going by, I know they can be a little cumbersome for a chat, but they're really just to support these great guys that show up for me every day. So make sure you please support them in return. And thank you, Scott Fitzpatrick. All right. And now,
that's one thing. When Andrew is giving his plugs that he had something white in the corner of his mouth.
Bro, I'm clicking it all, but you're so good at noticing that stuff. I totally trust your judgment. He started licking right away, Scott. So you said he gave him a self-conscious.
Yeah.
Next time, Scott, I'll give you a little recommendation. Say, hey, BF, could you throw Andrew back up if he's still around yet? Because he wiped it off in the time I think you told on him. So there you go.
I see a little speck, a little remnants, but
it's probably man goo. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, the reason we're stalling and stretching is because I know you need paper and I know you need pencil for our last guy. And I'm going to tell you what I'll be doing. You know I'll be in the Perry chat later. But Bob, tell everybody, thank you, my friend, for being here. I appreciate you reaching out to me about my flight and all. Tell everybody where you're going to be tonight, tomorrow, the next day, all that.
Well, tonight you can go over to my Rumble, Nick TV Live, and you can check out the Lunatic Lounge at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then after that, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, same place. We'll be doing it and having it with a little late night with Bob and Nick. That's right. And then tomorrow, of course, No Filter will be live at No Filter Andrew on YouTube. So get over there, and don't forget about my Twitch channel too. I have a Twitch.
There you go. It's all right there. Once again, you don't have to click or write any of this stuff down. I made it very clickable for you. If you see these link boxes go by, you can click on those links. It'll take you to all that stuff. We don't want you to read or type anything that you have to. We don't test or no extra schooling over here on BF Live the Vibe. FJM has joined the Tammy and Scott emojis. And this is going to be one of your last chances. I'm going to let you know that tomorrow is Members Only Tuesday. I'm going to remind you folks. So tomorrow, if you're not a member, you are not part of the Vibe. But the good news is you can be part of the Vibe for as little as $1.99. It's a bargain, folks. I make it very easy to be part of the chat family right here. So you can see the link running in the chat. Tomorrow is Members Only Tuesday right here on BF Live the Vibe. And you will get the arcade streams and weekend cartoon streams. You'll get notifications about all that stuff. And Scott loves how he mumbles over my talk-ups and my plugs. And I will see you later on in the chat at 4, that's 5, 6, 7 o'clock for me on the East Coast, because I need a toe update. I need a fight update. I need to see if the guitar has been turned into 2 championship belts when I tune in tonight in the chat for Perry Caravello Live at 7 o'clock East. That's where, he's doing a hi everyone over there on Andrew the Giant 96 channel. So I'm going to kick him out of here, and I'm going to kick all of us out of here, folks. So go over to the Levyverse, go hang out with Bobby Nick, check out the Angry Iguana, and please come back here tomorrow, because I'm super excited to be back, and I'm ready, I'm energized, and we will do this all again tomorrow at 12 o'clock East. So I'm not saying goodbye. I'm going to see you real soon, Andrew. Tell them what we say to him.
Bye for now, everyone.
It's just bye for now. We'll see you in a chat at one of these great shows really soon. Go over to the Levyverse. Hang out with Bobby Nick and Andrew in one of his live shows that he's ignoring my show with right now. Hang out with Bobby Nick. And if you don't do any of that, or even if you do, I'll still see you here tomorrow at 12 noon East. It's not bye. It's bye for now. Peace and love, and we'll see you the next time we see you right here on the Vibe, folks. Bye for now. Come on. Up there it goes. Open it. Oh.
That's enough internet for me today.
That's Scott. He always gives the Irish goodbye. Bye, everybody.
With holy water
See ya.
to get rid of all this stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
End of the day, Bobby Grant.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
Chat family and the greatest panel of friends and all them positive vibes. Oh, it's BF Live.
Okay.
Oh my.